yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Man, hold on. Let me set this up somehow. Fun night tonight. I'm trying to figure out how to set this up the right way. Cause I got some shit on my mind, obviously. Obviously, that's why I'm being so pensive. Trying to find my do rag to tie it around my wrist so that I can mic myself up that way. Just let my mind be on creative shit. Just go with it. Just trust the flow. That's what I'm on now. 2026. Gotta start trusting myself. I've been trusting myself, but sometimes, I like to let it see be like to see what happens if I'm not right. Sometimes let it be seen what happens if I don't trust myself. That's how you test your intuition and your discretion and discernment. Even though technically, right, testing it would be doing what you think is right and then living with the results. But sometimes, a lot of times, actually, you psych yourself out and you end up blaming yourself for trusting your instinct when you're so steadfast in your mindset. But um, yeah, give me a second. There we go. There we go. But yeah, some things I want to talk about. I'm getting back into this shit. I'm gonna start doing a series, man, where I sit here and I talk about the shit that's on my mind, what's weighing on me, what I think I need to talk about, you know, what I think is relevant for what I'm going through or whatever, and just what's on my mind, recently. Uh, and how what I'm seeing and saying and doing and everything is affecting everything. I'm low key blanking out on what specifically I was gonna say when I got on here. I had some specific shit in mind to say, but I'll let it. I'll let it flow for now as it is. Some things I want to talk about, especially me considering myself the best rapper in the world. Some things I'm going through, some things I got going on, and I'm just trying to traverse and travail, Traverse, travail, prevail, I don't know. It's all you really can do, in this life. I've been seeing certain shit go a certain way. Um, Seeing people be a certain way, you know. Um, it is what it is, you know. So a lot of shit going on. A lot of people seeing me going through some shit, man. I don't know. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of blanking out on what I wanted to say, but I'll start doing this. I got to start putting in 2 a days, 3 a days. Man, what specifically was I gonna talk about, man? Um, Wait a minute. Uh, Not one nigga in Dallas can whoop me. Answer the inspection zone. I know what you want.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, double jab. Double jab. Ooh, first round done. Damn, bro actually got hands for real. He definitely beat up everybody in this crib. Enter the octagon in the inspection zone. 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 When you look at it from a Celtics standpoint, you could tell that the front office had been feeling it a little bit with the decision, but they wanted more flexibility. Whistle, hey, how about an 8-second count? Halliburton has been working his butt off all summer, and especially.
See what you say. I don't wanna see what you say. I don't wanna see what you say. You know, I know you.
talking to me about the Connor fight, but um, one thing, let me see, one thing I could say about that is, as somebody that you know has done irreparable damage to my body, you know what I'm saying, abused substances, and was once a you know decent level, aspiring higher level athlete. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say somebody that was, um, I want to call it like, consistently or avidly active. Um, you spend your whole life training and you build and you develop these techniques and it becomes muscle memory, second nature. So it's like, at the point where, you begin to, not really, age your body and, how I want to say, like, manage it correctly. You know, it's only a matter of time before something like that happens. You know what I mean? Like, um, as a person who played basketball my whole life, even as I recovered and I trained and I put in different work, it's like, um, automatically, like, there's going to be in your nervous system and just your muscle memory, you're going to have a pattern of muscle memory and, an arsenal of moves and movements that you automatically go to. But as you do things that change your body neurologically and biochemically and things like that, um, it's almost like your internal, autopilot system is like fuck it, I'm getting back into the mood. But it's like your body lacks the foundation and the stress support that is built with dedicated, designated, like, coordinated training. You know what I mean? So just to put it in layman, like, just simplify it, like, um, once you train in a certain way your whole life, you develop and build that muscle memory. But once you are out of that spectrum in that space and you are then doing other things to your body, it's like, it's your mind is telling you, your mind and your system is telling you to do certain things, but you lack the physical capacity to do it. And it's like, that's easy. That's an easy way. That's easy pickings for, um, getting in trouble, like as far as getting injured, because it's like your your mind is used to moving and exploding and exercising and expressing at a certain impact. You know what I'm saying? And it's like your mind is going off the muscle memory and the expectation and the designation that your body moves a certain way, and the introduction of like opiates or anything like that that delays or detaches and desyncs, your cognitive function with your physical system, is like coordination, your equilibrium, all of that. Like, that stuff literally tricks your nervous system, to get certain effects. So it's like, in the in the event of doing anything, like, that's what a lot of rehab and recovery is based on, is just getting your mind and your faculties and your cognitive functioning back in its default proper way. So it's like the things that you used to do in a non-altered state, your brain remembers your body a certain way, and vice versa. So it's like, as you, and especially at the highest level, you jump into an explosive situation, and you're somebody that's used to, um, engaging and relying on explosivism or explosiveness, sorry. And the moment you enact and try to attempt to activate that, is like your body's looking for this spring and this jolt and it's something, and if it's lacking, it's like it's going to cause you to get injured, because your mind is doing something that your body is used to doing, but your body is, altered, you know what I'm saying, and it's put in a different state. So, that's kind of how I feel about that. Like, I feel like, his, sustained absence from the ring and competition action, like, it was only a matter of time. Like me, my mind, I kept picturing him getting in exchanges like he did with Dustin, and I'm just like the way he comes forward and he plants. I'm like, as far as acknowledging or having the counter embrace the volume Max was going to output, I felt like it was going he was going to have to match power with output and impact. And it's like as he's taking them, I'm like he's going to try to dig deep and plant, but I'm like, you know, that how you want to call it, the fuck what up was it? That steadiness, that stability, you know what I'm saying? That comes from coordination and balance and just fortitude and having a solid foundation. That's all missing. You know what I mean? That stability and security that comes with training and keeping your body in a static, not a static, but a constant condition. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just natural. I kind of seen that nigga getting punched out his limbs. Like I thought it was, of course I was hoping he could land something just for himself. Like these are, these are my two favorite UFC fighters. Especially when I first got into like really, I always watched it, but like when I really got to following the sport and stuff like that, around maybe literally 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago, right before I left Japan, I kind of was getting into Connor, a little bit after the Aldo fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of had a thing against him because of the whole um, Floyd shit, you know what I'm saying? But, as I got to um, learn, and actually, one of the things is I used to, like, on some late night shit when I was motivated, trying to get in my bag, I used to sit around late at night when I was trying to create or I was just up or whatever in a state like this, and I used to constantly watch interviews. You know what I'm saying? So as I was trying to get right 2016, like I was trying to get back into doing music, get back physically active, and just trying to like persist and just build myself into being like you know a different kind of being. You know what I mean? Like just bear all the attributes internally that I possessed. You know what I'm saying? Externally, bear all the internal that I possess externally. As I was trying to do that, working out, just expressing myself, exerting myself. You know what I mean? Just going. Um, I kind of would watch interviews of like athletes. You know what I mean? Just the output they have, and I'm known for like even when I was in Vegas and I was on my come up, a lot of things that used to uh, calm my mind and compose my mind, and just me, is I used to sit at night and I just go on my TV and watch Floyd Mayweather interviews. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I remember around the time when I first got off like lean and stuff, one of the people I used to watch was Cassidy. I just anybody confident, you know what I'm saying, and just speaking positive stuff like self-reinforcing things like self-conviction is like I like to watch that as like it kind of sounds weird, like oh, some idolatry, like cocky. I mean, not cocky, but consume shit, like Dick Ryan shit. But it's like it's the equivalent of like surrounding yourself with somebody with a bulletproof mindset or having a mentor. You know what I'm saying? And just having somebody speak that life into you. Because most of the people we're around every day are people who either doubt you or they doubt themselves or they embrace mediocrity. So that was one of the things that I used to do. So it's like I remember watching Floyd, so many Floyd interviews. I ran out. So then I started watching Rampage Jackson interviews, and then those would go off. And then I was watching him with Ariel Hawani, and then those would go off, and then the Connor ones would come on, and then there was a whole compilation of the Connor Aldo build up. And then I was like, that's when I finally got the story. Because, I knew about him winning in 13 seconds and all of that, and the fight build up and all that stuff. But I actually missed the fight, I remember. And I remember he knocked him out in 13 seconds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh shit. But I was so far out of the UFC at that point because, like I said, I was more Rampage, Rashad Evans. You know what I'm saying? Like Forrest Griffin, Czech Congo. Like, I think after Anderson Silva got hurt, I kind of was like, you know what I mean? Like, you know. And John Jones, like I always watch John Jones, Ronda Rousey. You know what I'm saying? Like I was into it like that, but like I wasn't watching like all the RDA. Like I wasn't really super. I mean, that era, I kind of was out of it until after I seen Connor talking like that, and then he was supposed to be fighting RDA. You know what I'm saying? After that, he's supposed to be going up and fighting RDA. So then I actually went back and I watched his fights and stuff like that, and I started following him and watching his interviews and stuff around the time where he was getting ready to move up and fight RDA. And I was actually watching this MMA channel, MMA Quick Hits, and it was like I used to like the guy's commentary style, and he used to just motivate me, just talking shit, just being extra, like like gritty and grind, talking that shit, and so I was heavy into that, and then that's how I started fucking with Connor, and then I started watching him like train with Ito Portal and shit like that, I used to always just like watching athletes train, and I just like this mentality and his charisma and his confidence and all that, just like everybody else. So that was in 2016, so around 10 years ago. And like I said, I was dealing with like I quit drugs like year before, like a whole year before, but I was dealing with like the adrenal cortisol dump. You know what I'm saying? Of just like feeling like I didn't have energy and just feeling, my diet was off. So it was like I just felt all this anxiety and this anxiousness, this adrenaline, you could say, to want to get up and better my body and get in shape and get out, get out there and get outside. And now that I'm speaking on this, like that was my body's internal system to develop me. So it's like as a man, you're gonna feel these urges and sensations, and you just gotta tap in. But like I said, I was a big. I couldn't even say at that time I was a fan of Connor because I used to emulate some of the um, I want to say the anatomical, like the physical uh, kinesiology aspects of the postural aspects of like his stance and stuff, and just how he would carry his body and use his body. I actually applied that to basketball and my defense and just my stance. You know what I'm saying? And kind of always being in that flow state and just being strong and posturing. You know what I'm saying? So I copied a lot of that, even the breathing and stuff. Like I was already into that, so it was just and I was all into Bruce Lee, and he was into that. So it was just one of them things that was just on my path of things. So it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that it happened to him, but as somebody who's myself trying to get back into the game, and I was gonna make a joke, like I was gonna be on some cocky shit. Look, like if I get back into my character, I was gonna be like, man, look, like, but I honestly do believe this too, though. But I think it's kind of tacky to say, but it's like I'm like only person who really can just come back from being out that long and just be the same or better is me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Connor looked good though after his Cerrone, when he came back and did the Cerrone fight. So I mean, we all know Donald was shot, but it was like the way Connor did that motherfucker. You could tell he was nervous and shook though, Donald. And so um, Max is too grounded, bro. Like Max is, even though I felt like Connor was gonna probably try to overwhelm him, I felt like Max fights better under pressure. Like he's really that style of fighter. Like he like to stand and bang, and he's durable. So I mean, much kudos to both of them because, like I said, Connor's first fight against Max is what got his respect in my mind. You know what I mean? And then he kind of fought all the same guys as Connor, and that was one of the fights where Connor didn't knock somebody out, and it's ironic. I think he tore his ACL or MCL or something in that fight, anyways. So yeah, That's my take on it. You know, all the people asking me and stuff. Be good to your body, it'll be good to you. You know. I take out that chocolate. Man, I remember one of the funniest things I remember when I first got my job, my first job, right? I'm like my first like official job. I'm going in and I remember, nigga, this like the crazy part is like this when I'm still like leaning and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm still like low key leaning, doing lean pills and shit. And I remember I'm going in for like orientation and training. And I just remember like I was eating mind you, like I said, I used to fucking shoplift all the time, bro. Like I remember I used to go in and I used to get these Tabasco flavored Cheez-Its. And I'm sitting in the car, I'm eating them, I'm eating some hot cheese. I remember I'm listening to fucking Ray Shrimmer, you know what I'm saying? They album on repeat, you know what I'm saying, on my iPad. And I just remember, bro, like trying not to fall asleep in the fucking in the training, bro. Like, I thought I had got enough sleep. Actually, if I remember this day correctly, it's the dad's caught it day. I think it's the day because I remember being up that morning and having to go to my orientation. And I also remember too me feeling like I was gonna die that day, But that's like the first day I seen Soul. It was like one of my coworkers, but I'm like, damn, there's a little Mexican girl in here. It's like basically all of my this is I think this before I start working, bro. Like this all of like my workmates, you know what I'm saying? So I'm up there and I just remember being like literally like nigga paying attention. Next thing you know, I'm like bro, it got so bad I had to go to the bathroom and try to wake myself up, you know what I'm saying? And I just remember like trying to I'm in that motherfucker like, bro, if I could be honest, I don't know. I probably used to take like mm, like 4 to 8 every time, like little lean pills, codeine pills, try to keep my little high going. But I was one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like I always a smart nigga, which is why I felt like when it came to my judgment or like even when I'm going through now, when it came down to just everything I had to go through, I'm like, hey man, like I kind of everything I'm going through, like I definitely can say I'm getting what I deserve. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I consciously knew and know like I knew then what I was doing was wrong, and I know now what I'm doing is wrong. So I could sit there as a man and sit there and say like, yeah, like everything that was coming to me was of my own doing because I kind of was calculating, to put it in a carnal, like in a worldly conventional sense, like I was calculating the karma that came to me because I knew right and wrong, and so I was just counting my blessings, because me turning my life around, man, it was a very conscious and self-aware decision that I made. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the people I knew right from wrong. I had every opportunity to do right and not do wrong, and I still chose to do wrong. And so, a part of like this project and this process and just this everything, the everything that I'm doing, this reflection, everything is like the thing is me reflecting on what was it that made me decide to more or less do things that I know are harmful. You know what I mean? I know that's the natural state as I'm going through it now. It's like a whole full circle infinity symbol, you know what I mean? But um which we know that's what life is, like energy is never destroyed but just transferred, So um the fact that we can reproduce little versions of us and keep this shit going and it's like a reflection of that. But I just say for me, man, everything I went through is like it's just something I had coming. You know what I mean? That's to just be a man in this shit. And I think everything, yeah, like I said, everything is just a reflection on like if I knew better, why did I do better? And I knew why I did what I did, but it's like ultimately the then you start getting into the root. It's like self therapy. You get into the root of your insecurities you always felt you had. So it's like right now I'm on a journey where I'm feeling like I think I was just a little spoiled nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like the world. maybe that, like, I definitely look at it like that. Maybe the world was meant to be given to me so that I could serve as a voice, a voice of privilege, because we always got a voice of the underprivileged. So I'm somebody where my dad made it out of his environment, met my mom, uh, he's from a small country town, delved in some bullshit, but made a chance to get out of that small town and do something different with his life, travel the world, and then he had us, and it's like we had the opportunity to become anything that he would have wanted us to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just the ills and the pitfall of just life and society is just, if we even be candid, it's just like, um, even in society, the so-called white man, he got this motherfucker to where it's like, it's a rigged game, and it's like I even had some high level military black guys come out and tell me, like, hey man, even in this world that's supposed to be a meritocracy, meritocratal, I don't know, in the military, you're going to see the different biases and stuff. So it's like these are things we deal with in the event of trying to adopt and um, exist in someone else's culture. These are the things ultimately you're going to be finding yourself subject to. So it's like, until we get back to our identity and establish what natural traditions and practices carried us through the time and worked specifically for us and our kind, like there's always going to be a whimsical outlook we have on things to where we're always wondering why we're falling victim to things in a world that is unnaturally, or you can even say naturally, but unnatural to us in the sense to where it's designed to prey on our uh, vulnerability to the unnatural. You know what I'm saying? So that can make sense if you want it to make sense, but um, it's just all about building and moving forward. That's just something I'm trying to embrace and grow as a fucking, as a 30-year-old man. I try to put behind all the narratives that go into like the foundational stuff of like what led me. Yeah, but I was gonna say what led into things being the catalyst for the decisions I would begin to make. But it's all about being self-aware and individually aware of things. Observant and in tune with yourself internally. You know, present or my head gasket is gone, destroyed. I had no injuries going into the fight. I was throwing kicks, planning, jumping all throughout camp as well as backstage before the fight. This came out of nowhere. I am beyond dark. Well, only thing, like I say, that has to go to um, experiencing in real time the yeah. That's gonna go into experiencing the real time uh, intensity of trying to explode at that speed back into a sport.
phone was being tapped. So I refused to pay my phone bill. My phone bill went up to about $3,000 or $4,000, right? And they refused to cut my phone off. So I held a press conference in Chicago and questioned why I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and the phone company won't cut my phone off, but poor folks get a $14 bill and theirs get cut off, right? This clip comes from an episode. Can't even kick above their fucking knee. Can't even kick, can't even touch their feet. That is not martial arts. That is nothing to me. Come on, the guy done nothing in the sport. He got nothing in the sport. 13 fights he's had in the company. That's it. And 3 against named opponents. 3 against named. He had a fight against me coming off. I was off the yacht. I was doing bad things on a yacht, yeah? I don't want to. I was partying heavily, and I was with my eyeballs in court cases and all of this. I hadn't fought in 2 years. I was worth 200 million. I come back and fight this fucking guy. I done 4 rounds with him. I had a broken toe. I'm sure you've seen the Netflix show where I broke my fucking foot 3 weeks before the bout. This guy's nothing. Then where is he now also? He's gone. I don't rate him at all. I don't rate him at all. No courage. The man has no courage. The man has succumbed to his pain, and it is a damn shame. I have nothing to say to him. Nothing to say about him. I don't rate him. You can never fought, missed weight, never fought above weight divisions. If I say, man, what's up, Rob J? That's me. What's up, Rob J? You know the difference? I was Jackson State head football coach, Coach Prime. Coach, how you feeling today? No, straight up. I always ask how you feel. I was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago. Can you do the interview? Can you come in like you normally sound? I just want to be clear and concise. And professional? Yes, sir. So being you is not professional? Well, I mean, I can't say, it was up, Cole. I can't do that. I ain't asked you to do that. I just want you to be you. Okay, yes, sir. All right, let me start over. Right. All right. Join me is Jackson State coach, Coach Brown. Is that the same? Dog, it's the same. Like, just be you. Just try your best to be you. Okay. All right. I thought I was doing that. But anyway, I want to just ask you, you feeling okay? See, like, if I say, man, what's up, Rob J? That's me. What's up, Rob J? You know the difference? Did you see the difference? That's what you do. And I don't know who you trying to please out there, but I just want you to try your best to be you. All right. Don't think he's attractive or anything like that? No, that's my best friend. No. Do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. This is interesting, guys. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. No, I don't got a boyfriend, but like I tell him about every guy I'm like talking to. I give her, advice and everything. We're friends, Do you have a girlfriend? No. How long you been single for? As long as I can remember, honestly. You never thought of getting a girlfriend? I mean, no, I have my best friend right here. It's all I need. Yeah, but like your best friend might get a boyfriend and leave you though. Honestly, I just want what's best for her. Don't think he's attractive or anything like that? No, that's my best friend. No. Do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. This is interesting, guys. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. No, I don't got a boyfriend, but like I tell him about every guy I'm like talking to. I give her, advice and everything. We're friends. Do you have a girlfriend? No. How long you been single for? As long as I can remember, honestly. You never thought of getting a girlfriend? I mean, no, I have my best friend right here. It's all I need. Yeah, but like your best friend might get a boyfriend and leave you though. Honestly, I just want what's best for her. Don't think he's attractive or anything like that? No, that's my best friend. No. The secret to really getting your voice right is to sing in a room that has some sort of acoustic, like a shower, or to a room or a corner, a room that has enough Y'all don't date. Oh, you don't roll like? I just want to let y'all know people recording y'all, airdropping airdropping videos of y'all. So what? People recording y'all, airdropping videos of y'all. Like, yeah. Yeah. I be look like I just stand in, just popped up on my phone. Did it. I didn't know I ain't gonna be in y'all business. Like I ain't against gay people and nothing like that. So I'll let y'all do y'all thing. I just say if y'all do it in private though. This your what? People around recording. Yeah, they recording him and his friend kissing. And I was just letting him know about it. People going around recording this and it, yeah. So I told them if they gonna kiss, I would do it in private and stuff because I wouldn't do it out in the open. People weird. Yep. I don't think y'all know punks, but like. Yeah. So y'all go together now? Y'all go together now? Oh, y'all don't date? Oh, you don't roll like? Oh, so this ain't real. I have no idea. It's anonymous. It just popped. So y'all go together now? Y'all go together now? Oh, y'all don't date? Oh, you don't roll like? Oh, so this ain't real. I have no idea. It's anonymous. It just pop up on your phone like that. It's just like. So this not real. Y'all never kiss? Yeah. I, I thought y'all really kissing or something. Somebody was just videoing y'all kiss. I know y'all ain't no fun. Oh. Oh, really? Now you got it. Yeah. Your shit. You took his shit. Yeah. You pranking y'all. Yeah. It's fake. You use AI. Yeah. So it's AI. It's a prank. Yep. Dang. Well, y'all have a good day though. Hey, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed one.
Man, somebody please tell me. Hold on, let me come sit at the Lance desk. Somebody tell me where these niggas is getting this style from. All of you niggas that rap like this sound like this. Like you on some. Even the AI is rapping like this. Is it Isaiah Rashad? Who is it, man? You know what I mean? Who are you niggas copying? You know what I'm saying? When the niggas copying J. Cole, Drake, JID, whatever, Kendrick, we can tell. Eminem, Lil Wayne, whatever, right? We all copy different people, but it's like
this style right here is like how I get it though, cause when I was coming up, we'll copy a underground nigga, you know what I'm saying, and take influence from him and try to run off with his style. Like it's just an innocent thing, but it's like, come on, gang, I'm 30, so it's like if niggas is my age and older than me, and I know we've been rapping since we was kids, in my era, so it's like, who is this nigga? Who is the originator of this shit? This is just an ad that popped up on my shit. So I'm listening and I'm trying to listen to what he say, and then by the third bar, it's like I don't heard this style before. You know me, I'm impressed by originality. You know what I'm saying? I know some squares, I know some niggas that break all the laws. From the hood to the burbs, then go for heaven, gon' get you the ball. Yeah, yeah, should have brown bag for the lunches. Now I have a 5-figure discussions. And my DMs trying to make money. Yeah. Like he flowing, but it's just like, man, you all over the place. Which how I know you just copying a nigga. Cause where's the intention? Like, you should have a certain tone in your voice that's guiding all of the flows, all the lyrics. Like you're talking to a master. You know what I'm saying? A master at this shit. And I'm only listen. And I can get in this zone like this because I've been on this. But it's like, bro, I've been doing this shit. What 2026? I've been doing it for real. 16 years. You know what I'm saying? 16 years. You know what I'm saying? 2010, I got my splash. If you was there, you know. Even it's people that know me that grew up with me. They didn't forgot or they didn't know, but those who knew knew. I reached a certain height. You know what I'm saying? I did what I did. You know, if you know, you know. I had to be there to see it. I understand anybody who doesn't see it, but there was things that were done, and there are things to this day that are direct results of what I did. So that's where I take internally my impact. But yeah, you talking to a nigga like I did this shit every day at the highest level at the what 14, 15. You know what I'm saying? So 15, I really 14, 15, I take off. So then by the time I'm 16, I was the biggest nigga in the world because yeah, 16. So 16, biggest young nigga on the coast, right? Who was fucking with me at 16? Hold on, I need to make a call. Wait. Let me get my internal shit settled. So, what was I gonna say? Hold on. I had this whole produced, intended way I was gonna come in. Like, I wasn't meaning when I said it, but I was gonna say at a point, I think you niggas forget I was the best nigga in the world at one point. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say it again. I'll say it when I mean it. I think you niggas be forgetting I'm the best rapper in the world. You know what I'm saying? I think you niggas be forgetting I'm the best rapper in the world. You know what I mean? Like, I think you niggas be forgetting I'm the best rapper in the world. It's gonna be a time where everybody sees that. It's work I put in here, it's work I put in there, but it's like I gotta really sit and think it and feel it. Like, bro, I got so many, nigga. What? I got so many classic tracks, bro. I got so much shit saved up. That's why I'm so confident in my path and my technique and my trial and the way, my approach, the way I'm doing things, my plan. Been doing this shit for 12 years diligently. You know what I'm saying? We had some hiccups, really 13 years, now that I think about it. But we had some hiccups. We had some motherfuckers throwing us off the course, tempting, trying me spiritually or whatever, however you want to call it. But just know I've been dealing with all that very diligently, trying to do it the right way, do it responsibly. I'm reaching a roadblock, you know what I'm saying, in my growth and my recovery, but you know, there's a lot of things on my mind I want to address. And right now, I'm just in the initial stages trying to introduce this as a format, but I got it now. I get where it comes from. Hold on, I'm gonna call the homie real quick. Is he up? Oh, it's three. It's three there. It's five here. It's three there. Let's see if I get an answer. Yo,
Yo,
nigga, I gotta ask you a question.
what's good, brothers?
What you hold on? What you got going on?
No shit. Took a little cat nap earlier. Should I just?
What you in there? You in a
Brothers.
meditative state?
Nah, I'm really finna fuck off right now. Watch videos on YouTube and shit. I
No.
was finna get up and just like start cleaning, but I was like, I don't think I'm going back to sleep soon. So I'm like, let me
Oh nah,
shut the
nigga. I was
fuck
just
off a little time right quick.
yeah, I was just trying to read your motherfucking your demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But uh, nigga, I'm saying this because I'm doing these. I think I told you this before, but even if I didn't, like whenever I got these moments where I just feel like I just want to talk and like let my mind free, I'm like I'm gonna start getting on my videos and shit and just sit at my desk and just talk about certain shit, just vent, whatever on my mind type shit. Take it and make clips of it. Just start posting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Start putting my thoughts and shit out there.
Yeah,
But I was shit. Well, I'm trying to get exactly what I was saying, but I basically was bragging on myself. But,
yeah.
I was bragging on myself, but I needed an objective uh, opinion or input. I said so in my mind, and this is like this. You my homie. You was there, not just even with me. You was in the same place, and I need you to be honest with me and open minded with me. You know, as my homie, because I have a big ego that drives me and that I tap into and that fuels the persona that makes me great. You know what I mean? I have a bit of delusion, but in my mind, so that's why I said I need you to keep it real with me because I might just be telling myself this because it's what I needed to tell myself. But in my mind, let's say the whole West Coast, right?
Yeah.
Who, okay, what, 2012, I was 16 and I didn't turn 17 until I got back to Japan. So 2012, going into our senior year, I'm 16. Who in my age range was hotter than me on the whole West Coast? Or as hot as me. Let's start there. Hotter
So
or as hot. That's the criteria.
when you asked that, that was my question was gonna be like, what's the Is there a criteria you want me to go off of, or I could go off my own?
Just go off the top of I'm like if a nigga asked you because if I say some shit like I was the hottest nigga, that means it is to anybody. However you see it, I'm the hottest nigga. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know who else was hotter than me. Because it might have been, but my whole thing is like I'm willing to bet and I'm willing to guarantee I could put myself up there with whoever you name. That's all I'm trying to say. Is that's all I was really saying is like, nigga, at the time I like, bro, at the end of the day, the expertise I got come from the work I did. Like, however, whatever I'm doing now is what I'm doing now. Embarking on and doing whatever. But it's like, as far as like, fuck, even having something that said I was doing it, it's like, it's just history. It is what it is. I did it. Like, it was something that was achieved at the age of 16, 15, and 16 by me. Like, it's something I did. So, whether a nigga know about me or not, whether a nigga want to respect me or not, it's like, bro, I already put in the work to say, what I did was what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could say, I could speak on rap and the science of it. I got the credibility of it because it was like, bro, I achieved what I achieved, whether niggas know about it or not.
That's why I wanted to know your if you had a criteria now. But since I could go off my own, keep it real, bros. I don't It's hard almost not to sound biased, but I'm not really biased because like all the people I know,
Yeah. That's why I'm asking
you
you,
said,
cause I'm me, bro. So it's hard for me to see anybody because I'm so busy on telling myself these niggas ain't fucking with me. I'm so busy just going. You know what I mean? So I kind of was overlooking niggas. So that's
so
why I'm like, it might have been some niggas. It probably was some niggas. I just need to hear it so I could.
my scale is a bit different because, like, bros, for instance, like, you know, laugh, but you know, like, bros, a lot of niggas, a lot of niggas don't be living their raps. A lot of these niggas is like DNA off URL. Just
Yeah, yeah,
nerd
yeah, yeah.
ass nigga just fabricate bars and got a good vocab. Graduated high school, nigga. So what are we doing? We playing the battle of the poetry and shit.
Uh, uh,
You know
uh.
what I'm saying? So, bros, really, I'm saying all that to say, bros, I really like, bros, like,
I'm waiting for a nigga to name a name at this point.
for niggas that, I'm gonna just name a name, bros. Basically, bros, is your pool of niggas is like Wayne, Drake, Tory Lanez. I mean, you feel me?
I,
To me,
I,
I feel
that's
like,
that's who the fuck I thought. What I would Meek Mill at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like these the niggas.
no,
I'm
no, not,
not even.
no, no. I kinda want to throw Kendrick in there just because, like, he could create a conceptual album and stuff like that, which
Man,
I think.
niggas gonna think you biased, but you're. I know what you're saying is true, but niggas gonna think you biased. That's. But you was.
Bros, I'm trying to give a diplomatic answer without to make it. I was trying to give context to my answer because niggas just go might hear that off rip and just think I'm being biased. But like, if niggas was around, like niggas know type shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know how to make something, bros. I didn't like you do this shit firsthand, and it's like shit.
Yeah,
Like
you.
on a versatility type tip, bars type tip, bros is on some Wayne shit. Versatile type tip, be able to make a song, harmonize this, that, and the third, and pretty much do anything he could think of. Drake and Tory Lanez type tip, and then like I said, like being able to have an idea and create a concept and a theme and do double entendre, triple entendre, just like on some Kendrick shit. So that's why I say what I say. Like, bros, niggas is like, bros, decent to talk about who, bros, niggas is. drill rappers are making jerky music like that. That just don't. That just not like. That shit cool. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, and you know what's so crazy? It's crazy you said that because now I think that was the first crop of niggas that I kind of had to like. But that nigga, that's like eighth grade. I passed that shit in eighth, ninth grade. I passed them niggas up. So I'm like, nigga, by 10th, 11th grade, that's like when I'm like trying to tug at like the
to
hottest
my
niggas.
point, you actually gave me a good idea. What I was trying to say with my answer is basically can't really name no niggas because it's like there are a few people that you could name, but it's like in my mind, bros, in my opinion, Tory can do what they do. They can't do what
All right.
Tory do. That's just what it
So, and mind you, the niggas you named, the only one who is near me in age is Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? So, and none of
is.
them niggas was West Coast. So, like
Not one of them niggas produce their own beats.
West Coast, I could say, listen, West Coast, and this is now we going outside of my age range, but I'm just saying West Coast, YG was big as fuck, Nipsey was big as fuck, Tiger was big as fuck. Um, Problem wasn't even that big. He was kind of he was getting big. Well, he was big on the coast. He was getting big on the coast.
He
Um,
was kind of big on the coast. I ain't gonna
that's what I'm
lie.
saying. He was. He was. He
He
was.
kind of, he
But
kind of fizzled.
Dom.
He just
But
didn't go. I don't know what it is, but
but
he
I'm
kind
just
of
saying though, it was a problem when no nigga where you waking up and you being like, I can't be a problem. A nigga's like, nigga, if I get out here and I put my music out, I'm a nigga. You gonna pass problem easily. And problem's dope. I'm just talking about hot being. I'm talking about being hot. Like I listen to problem. I study problem, but
I feel you, but I kind of remember that was a lot back, bro. Because I was a nigga fuck with Problem Heavy and
we
just
fuck with
buzzing
problem
with the
heavy.
fam. Being on
But
the coast
but you're not
is
gonna.
heavy, and I remember a time where him and Ty Dolla Sign was around the same playing field, and it's like Ty Dolla Sign is significantly like further to go.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I give you that. But what I'm saying is, even coming out of Vegas, even if I was just in Vegas and I didn't leave, like I could say I could expect myself to be as big as problem. But to like niggas was trying to catch a YG or a Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
they was like, oh nigga, if I get big as Nipsey, like nigga, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Or Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get as big as Kendrick, I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like even like Schoolboy Q and them. Like maybe J Rock. J Rock was big, but like Schoolboy Q wasn't like, oh, if I get big as Schoolboy Q, I'm out of here. You know, I guess if you consider Tyler the Creator West Coast, but even nobody really looked at his style as like a West Coast style. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, he's
but mind you,
predominantly
these are all niggas I'm naming like that were established. Like I'm just talking about like what I was doing. I'm independent. I'm on the internet. I'm in the city. I'm buzzing. I'm rapping. I'm writing my own shit. I'm just dropping shit. Who on the West Coast like in that category? Who was fucking with me? Like, cause I'm gonna say, all right, even Dizzy Wright, right? Like he got big when he got with Hobson. But even then, like niggas wasn't just listening to Dizzy Wright, bro.
uh
Not when I was there, there wasn't. He had the one song, the can't he had the funk volume shit, but nigga name five Dizzy Wright songs.
the reason I said is because I'm gonna keep it real. Like, bros, he's almost an anomaly. Cause like, bros, you don't, bros, I don't think I've, bros, you're not gonna hear niggas slapping him around the city. And some niggas say, oh, it's cause he from the east side, bros. I lived on the east side, like God, bros. He got, bros. However he did it, he built a fan base outside of Vegas. Cause it's
Nigga,
like,
he was jerking. Dizzy D Flash, he was doing the jerking shit, and then he went and got with Hobson, and he went on the tours in Arizona, California, like they was touring heavy. and he was on the backpacker shit. You know what I mean? Like Funk Volume, like nigga, Funk Volume was huge. Like Jared Benton, him, Hobson. That was like a
Yeah,
big.
but I think what's her name was on that shit too, bros. Cause back then, bros, he wasn't the hardest. Like in that jerky rap era shit, he wasn't the
No, he was
hardest. And
trash.
then with the funk volume shit, I think nigga you went to school with that mix nigga toxic. I think he done rapped on it. I think.
Yeah, and
You
he
know what
was
I'm saying?
and he was ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about Toxic got good when I left, but when I was 2012. But think about this, like that Toxic went to my school and he hadn't dropped a song yet. So
Yeah,
this what I'm trying to tell you, gang. Like, like you know what I'm saying? Like Ryder, all these other niggas,
I mean,
they didn't even have music out, my nigga.
I don't think you heard of this one nigga. He rap with Toxic. He go by his X Music. And you see, this is the point I'm getting at. This X Music, bros, that nigga got bars, bros. But like his songs ain't necessarily like
No, listen, hold
style
on. Before you even
slap.
go there, it's X Music. Where was he at in 2012? I'm being ignorant now, but where was, cause you brought up Toxic, but it's like, where was these niggas
Bros,
at 2012 though? Cause listen, I moved in September, October 2012. So where was they? Cause I dropped Sayonara in 2012,
I can't say it, bros. You know I ain't the best for the timelines and shit like that, but I
senior
remember
year.
him when whatever time that was, Toxic was rapping at that
Toxic got
whatever.
popping after I left. Like I
So
think I had
yeah,
already
it would have been
graduated.
after.
So Toxic went to school with me since ninth grade, right? So he had all that time to be where I was at. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, didn't he go to Philly with us?
Like I said, I don't remember. I ain't, bro. I didn't know that nigga till Centennial freshman year. So maybe he knew who I was and I didn't know him until I got to Centennial. A lot of them niggas from Finley that went to Centennial.
Damn.
I mean, a lot of niggas, yeah, from Finley that went to Centennial with me. I didn't know them until I got to
I know
Centennial.
he probably didn't go to Philly, but I knew, he knew, bros. He was a part of the Flip gang with Poo Poo and Booby and shit like
Yeah,
that.
he was. He was. He
So
was. Like I said, my ninth grade year when I was doing shit with Dub and him, I remember him telling me he like, man, you need to come down to the strip and get in a real studio. Stop making this bubblegum shit. I remember him telling me that for real. He told me that. And you know what? This is when I know you're gonna remember this. This is when I had the Nikes laced up. Got my Nikes. That's when I had that joint, right?
mm,
And then
yeah,
but then, bro, it's like as I got older, it was he was one of them niggas. Like when when I'm walking around with all the baddest bitches in the school in the city, it's like he at that point he had to tip it. He had to start paying respect. Then he was trying to do songs with me. You know what I'm saying? And then I start hitting the nigga with if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it's I try to tell him then. I'm like, listen, bro, I get the rapidy rap shit, my nigga, but it's like, bro, we gotta be able to make songs in this business, bro. You gotta make shit people want to listen to before you can do the rapidy rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like if we just do rapidy rap, I'm better than all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's what make me different is I'm better than them niggas at everything except getting out there and lying about shit. And I might be better at that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's the only thing these niggas was doing. It was making songs about every nigga start selling a little bit of weed and that became their thing and then now that's their character. And they they going and doing shows as the weed man, trying to chase their rap dream. Like you know. Whereas the shit I'm rapping about, I'm talking about. It take more time to cultivate for me to get in front of a group of people and make a song about some real shit and make them want to sing it and you know what I mean. So and then I seen him going and doing the funk volume shit and shucking and
But times
jiving.
kind of changed.
Huh?
Music kind of music kind of shifted at that time because, bro, it's like
Fuck. But
the
hold on.
people
Before
that
you even go to that,
first
fuck. But this one,
started.
I don't. Hold on. Fuck what music shifted. music shifted when I shifted it in the city because I went against the grain of what everybody was doing and I made what I wanted to do popular. So it's like that allowed, so when everybody was waiting on the right time, I made the right time.
No, but you stay true to character what this hip hop shit is,
Cause
bro.
I'm the
You
best.
know what I'm
I'm the
saying?
best.
Yeah.
I'm better than them niggas. That's what. That's all I'm saying is like when I left, yeah, everybody was doing videos. Everybody was doing songs together. The whole culture was there. Where was it at? You know, rest in peace, Poop Pistols. He was out there. He was there. I know where he was at. He was there. Where was everybody else at? And I'm not bringing up Poop
Some
Pistols.
niggas was living their raps, bro.
That's cool, but where was the raps? Why wasn't the if you live in the raps and the raps
That
is
count.
no, but that's what I'm saying. If you live in the raps and the raps is good, they should be as popping as my raps.
Yeah.
Because I was, that's all I'm saying. You know why my shit was everywhere? Because I knew it was good. You know what I'm saying? I was pushing that shit out. I'm like, hey, we gotta get this shit jumping. I know y'all gonna fuck with this. The whole city fucking with this.
Yeah.
But that's why I got you on the phone because that's how I felt. I could have just been basking in my own elation of achieving, you know what I'm saying, my goals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, you know, a lot of the, I ain't gonna say when I say you, of course not you. You was on the winning team. A lot of you Vegas niggas had your whole life to be the hottest nigga in Vegas. I got there in eighth grade, and I was the hottest nigga in Vegas by 10th grade after changing schools.
Yeah.
If I'm cap, no, I'm saying, bros, if I'm capping, give me some pushback. I'm here for the you're a Vegas native, so that's that.
Who you who refresh my memory again, bros. You said in like yo age group or just Vegas period?
I'm saying my age group because, bro, it was rare for a nigga my age to do what I was doing.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't listening to no 16-year-old nigga. Not when we was coming up. Niggas ain't want to hear that.
Bro, it's really the only nigga that the nigga could think of really is the nigga that was actually dropping shit. That the city was fucking with
Yeah,
was
that's what we talking about, putting
Booby.
shit out. We said who?
Booby. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm trying to think
Booby
of something.
Booby shit was not nowhere near my shit though. It was nowhere near, bro. Booby had like one song, two songs, and like one video when I was rapping. Now
You
after
talking
that,
about before you left, right?
yeah, 22, bro. Booby had some shit after I left. I know for a fact.
He had some shit before too,
No,
bro.
he had some shit on YouTube or whatever. He had like two songs, nigga.
Nah, bros. A lot of his shit, bros. Remember,
What's his tape? What's his tape?
bring Booby back, and I remember a lot of that shit was on like fucking Bandcamp,
Bandcamp, yeah, for sure.
SoundCloud.
I remember Pooh Pistol shit. The rest in peace hat shit. That shit was hot. But
Yeah,
that shit
Bandcamp.
that shit wasn't doing more numbers than my shit.
Was,
No, it wasn't. I know it wasn't.
nah, well, no, bros. And that nigga Sky Vegas. I don't think you know him though,
I
but he
should.
rap with them.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. I should know him. I know Poo Poo. I seen Poo Poo shit. I'm like, okay, this nigga making waves. You know what I
But you
mean?
know Poo Poo, cause like niggas went to school with him. Sky like a year
Nah,
or
but
two
Poo Poo was
older than
hot
us, and
though.
he like
But
he
I know Poo
West
Poo.
Side baby.
I'm saying I know Poo Poo, but and I'm just like I know Booby, but niggas was listening to Poo Poo though. That's what I'm saying. Like niggas,
Bros, I'm telling you, this nigga Sky was probably bros. Like
and then you had what's my boy that do the battle rapping? That with the lisp. Uh, Miles Low.
Oh God.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Miles Low. Miles Low was
Oh
doing his
God.
thing with the battle rap and shit. Then you had what's his name, Lil Sexy, doing his shit with with A Hat and shit like that, with Danny Myers and them. Them was the fact, and then you had Dizzy Wright. Them was the factors. But Scott Vegas, I don't know Scott Vegas. Who else is good hard from the? It was another nigga from the West Side that was hard, that was popping. Now I'm not saying hard, bro. I'm saying popping and hard. It was a lot of niggas that was hard, nigga. You was hard. You know what I'm saying? You just
Nah,
ain't.
bros. I'm saying, bros. You don't like, bros. Bros. Sky like, bros. It's
I'm saying, bro. So how I ain't hear my, like, you talking about he lived on the West Side, right? But this one I'm saying,
he
when
from Gerson,
he
bros.
from Gerson. But what I'm trying to say is niggas from the West Side was hearing my shit before. They didn't even know me, but they knew my music. They knew who I was. I'm saying how I don't know who the fuck he was.
Bros, you wouldn't have been around to really hear and shit like that, bros.
So you just saying he was like popping in the streets type shit, like his shit was moving in the streets.
Yeah, bros. Like, bros, you might not have heard of them, but Poo Poo and Boobie and all of them, they are the only other niggas that's really popping. They not only is they listen to it, they trying to get a feature from him and shit like that. And his name buzzing more than theirs and shit like that, bro. Scott like, bro, to this day, Scott like, I don't know how he do it. He keep a following, bro. It's like,
Shit, like he sound like he probably had his shit on lock, but I'm just saying I
but
never heard of this
he
nigga.
went by Severe back then, bro. Too
Severe,
Severe.
severe,
I don't know if that probably not familiar, but this shit, Scott. He talking about just Scott Vegas now.
severe, man. Never heard of that. I probably heard of it, but you know what I'm saying? Like that shit wasn't ringing like ASB. I know that. So you telling me the name Severe ringing like the name ASB? We not talking about Jatori. We talking about ASB. Look, when I see when you say that, listen, bro. Think about how big ASB was, nigga. I know we ain't heard that name in a long. I put that name away in a long. ASB. You telling me, nigga? Come on, Abe. AS. Then Severe was as big as ASB.
um, bros, I don't know. It kind of depends how you look at it, right? So I could say no,
I get what
but
you
then
saying. You
I
talking
could,
about he
cause
had
hey,
a.
bros, you call me to be objective,
That's what I'm
right?
saying. Yeah, because I'm like, man, you know. I want you to be like, yeah, and I want you to show because I'm like, I'm analyzing it now because I'm just like, I
Yeah,
get what you're
because
saying.
if you talking about being closer to the bros, you was networking and having industry ties, right? But that was never really your MO. You kind of always pretty much knew that you wanted to, for the most part, be independent. Unless you
Uh-huh.
was gonna do as a partnership or some shit like that, right?
Right.
The nigga Scott Vegas Severe Bros, he more so didn't have those kind of, he didn't have that kind of network. But bros, if he wanted to go independent on some like Dom Kennedy shit, bros, like I think he could have did that, bros. But you know how niggas in the streets be and shit like that, bros.
But this the thing is what I'm telling you, 2012, I was going down that path and I had a deal. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to tell you. We know I was trying to go independent, but if we be real, I was trying to get a deal because we already knew, bro, by what I'm trying to say is nigga by 10th grade, I had Vegas on lock. I could have did shows, I could have did everything. So it's like nigga my 11th and 12th grade year, I was trying to get a major deal. By my 12th grade year, I got a production deal for sure. So it's like the only reason I wasn't going independent is because I had a deal already. So it's like imagine if I just said fuck any deal, and the only reason I was trying to get a deal is so that my parents would let me do music before I grad. You know what I mean? I had till I graduated to get a deal so that I could pursue that shit. You know what I'm saying? So um, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying, but I'm just like I feel like, however, this is what I'm saying. I feel like however hot he was in the streets, I definitely was hot in the streets. In the north for sure. I was the best nigga in the north by far.
Yeah.
By far. So I got the whole north. So I got the whole north. I got Centennial, and I'm all the way down to the strip just as far as ASB. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know about the west side, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is I got all of that, and then I got the internet and industry. We not bro, I'm not even talking about the internet.
That's what I'm trying
I'm
to.
not even I didn't even add the
It's
internet yet.
because you got more.
But
I
what
feel like
I,
notoriety on the internet than
no, but
you.
fuck the internet. I'm not talking about the internet. We know on the internet none of these niggas. We know on the internet I'm up there with some of these other niggas, these industry niggas damn near on the path I was on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about just if I walk around Vegas, if I walk around the north, if I walk around anywhere in the Centennial area, the Arbor area, any of that, if I anywhere down 215, all the way down to the strip, niggas gonna know my shit, bro. And they gonna know me. Face and name. They might not know Jatori, they might not know I hoop, but they know ASB. And that's in Vegas I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So maybe not in the hoodest of the hoods, maybe not far west side, maybe not, but the whole north know me for that's a fact. The whole north know me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even.
And so I'm not even adding the internet shit because if I add the internet shit, I was the hottest for sure outside of Dizzy Wright. And by the time 2012, Landlord wasn't even putting out shit no more. So on the internet, you know what I mean?
Wait. I think he might have been that's when he might have been doing them collabs with the nigga Don Tripper Starlito.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't even in Vegas no more at that point.
What you saying?
I'm saying 2012.
Yeah, what you mean?
I'm saying he wasn't putting shit out like that in 2012. It was after that.
That's around that Floyd deal shit.
Well, I mean, well, he ducked off for a little bit and then he came back. But like I said, I was already out of Vegas by the time he started putting that shit out with Starlito and him.
No, but I kind of remember being when he had ducked off is because he had got into that some business with Floyd, and
Yeah, well,
Floyd
that's
like
one, but this one I'm
Floyd
saying
like
either
shut
way,
that
he's
shit
not my
down.
age. Landlord is not my landlord was doing his shit when we was coming up. He was already with Floyd and him. So he's a different era than me.
Bros, I think out of everybody then, bros, it's probably out of just Poo Poo and Booby, cause
And I know we know for a fact I was bigger than both of them.
um,
Bro,
what's the
Poo Poo,
criteria? What's the criteria we going off of?
bro,
I think so.
we talking about listen, did Poo Poo drop a cold ass tape when his homie died? Yes, he did. And was he popping after that? Yes, he did. And was he popping before that? Yes, he was. But and did Booby have some shit? Yes, he did. But we talking about eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. I was hot every fucking year in the North. Eighth grade, I was hot. I had shit out in the North. Ninth grade, I had shit out in the North. 10th grade, I'm one of the hottest niggas in Vegas. 11th grade, I am the hottest nigga in Vegas, our age. 12th grade, I'm damn near one of the hottest niggas on the West Coast.
It's kind of tricky because
Every year though, I'm saying these niggas was not hot every year.
bros, I ain't go like Booby was in and out of jail.
So then he couldn't have been hotter than me. That's like
But
that's like you telling me a nigga missed half the season and he in the MVP race with me. He averaged 30 in 20 games. I'm averaging 30 in all. I'm playing all 82, 40 minutes a game.
this
And I got the best record.
this nigga Booby, I know he got songs that's like he got multiple
Yeah,
songs
he
that's
dropped.
like
Yeah, that nigga dropped. He dropped 60 a couple times. I'm averaging 40.
no, I'm talking about 500,000 plays,
I
bro.
don't give a.
That's wild.
We talk. That's what I'm saying. You okay? So now we going to the internet. I'm talking about just in general name value. Like,
Bro, but I'm saying that's not he don't know no niggas like D Dub and Nick. This is all people in Vegas listening to this shit.
bro, the people in Vegas don't know DU Dub and them niggas. They didn't. Niggas in Vegas wasn't fucking with me because I'm fucking with DU. They don't even know DU Dub. They don't even. They didn't even know Nick until Project X dropped. Project X didn't drop till our fucking senior year, till the summer before our senior year. Niggas knew me for spitting bars.
That's all I'm saying. Like I don't think the plays that's not no internet shit because that's really Vegas motherfuckers playing that shit.
I'm not talking, bro. I was doing more downloads than plays.
Yeah,
You know this on Reverb Nation, they only show 100 downloads on the thing. But if you go to my dashboard, niggas wasn't listening to my shit on Reverb. They was downloading that shit to their phone and putting it in their shit.
yeah, yeah.
Listen, man. So that's what I'm saying. If you naming them two niggas, I know for a fact I was hotter than them two niggas. Cause I was hot all the way from the north to the strip in Vegas. So the internet, that's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, them niggas, they a lot of the, and then you got to think. I moved when the drill era came, so all the videos and all that shit, niggas was. I didn't do videos. I didn't even get a chance. You know, I left right when that was popping off. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, your shit breaking up. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. I'm saying, bro, I wasn't there for the video shit. I moved overseas when the drill era and had, niggas was doing the videos and they lit in they kitchen with a bunch of niggas, bunch of guns. I moved before all that.
Not before 2012, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga, when did you drop around 2012?
Sayonara. But I dropped that ended like September 2012. Mind you, it was called Sayonara because I was moving to Japan. No nigga was fucking with that, bro. That's after Rest in Peace Hatch and all that shit. Long
Nah,
Live Hatch. That's after that.
yeah, 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 yeah. But it's the same year. I'm looking at it now. It's the same year. Yours was a couple months after it.
Nigga, I know. That was my checkmate. Nigga, that's my checkmate. And I had a deal. Checkmate. A real deal, a production deal. Nigga, not no three.
Yeah, but
With a nigga who produced for Biggie, nigga.
it's hard to call it cause you left it. Not only did you leave the city, but you took all your music with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think so.
But this what I'm saying. We was there though. Like when I we was there. I get what you saying. That 2012, yeah, Booby was heating up. Pooh Pistols was heating up. But where I know Pooh Pistols was around, but I don't know about Booby in 2011, 2010, 2009, 2008. You know what I'm saying? I know about them after for sure. I know about all these niggas after. You know what I'm saying?
I was outside and I'm telling you, like, bros, you know about the shit I was telling you about some months ago, like with old girl and the trickle down effect and this, that, the third, like
Wait, old girl, which old girl?
um old girl that was dude's old girl and she fucked with dude from the other side and then
Yeah, 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 yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
started
yeah, 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 yeah.
the trickle down effect that that it had. Like bros, you don't under like bros, like you like what I'm saying is this is why it's hard to color, right? Because I said that bros, for one, you moved and you took a lot of your music down. What I'm saying is bros, you kind of had to be there, and I know you could imagine because you was around, but like you wasn't like in the city to like see
No,
that
that, but that's
unfold and what the shit turned into. Bros, when Poo Poo died, bros, like that shit, like bros, like that shit, like affected the city type shit, bro. Niggas that
listen, bro. Listen, listen. He was bigger than me for sure after I left. He was as big as me when I left. That's why I named him. Of course he was bigger than, but this is what I'm saying. When I was doing it year after year, I was the only nigga that was as big as me in the
for
way
sure,
that I was big.
for sure.
So what
Like
I'm
if you
saying is,
stayed in the city and wasn't in like
so that's what I'm saying like this, like Floyd
for
Mayweather,
sure,
like Floyd Mayweather, he was big from the 90s all the way till he retired. Manny Pacquiao at one point was up there with Floyd, right? Because he was the guy that was supposed to go head up with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I got the internet, when I'm making the internet and all that shit popping in Vegas, and then now niggas is band camping, you know what I mean? Now they doing that, which whatever, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was putting on their shit on Bandcamp, but we talking about Facebook campaigns, Twitter campaigns, Instagram MySpace campaigns. Like I was the only nigga really doing that to the level I was doing it. And yes, for sure, I had the industry help, the insiders, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it was my music that was just doing that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course, once I do it and I got it as high as it's going to be, and we got another nigga like Pooh Pistols, we got a nigga like Booby who were my peers even since middle school. They could always rap as good as me, you know what I'm saying? When we all doing it, and then I'm leading the
bros,
way.
your shit breaking up now.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'm hearing you, but it's like sounding robotic and shit. I'm making out what you saying. It's
Yo,
just
yo,
like
yo. What about now? What about now?
that's straight.
All right, look. So when I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it, and then they're what I'm trying to say is, bro, the viral ecosystem. I was the first nigga to really tap into that. So it's
No,
like,
I realize what you're saying, bros. Because even bros, there's people that I went to high school. They didn't even know that Poo Boo Boogie was rapping then, and I was like, bros, they was rap, bros. Like, bros already had like it had his momentum going and recording something, doing this, that, and the third, and niggas was trying to get them to rap type shit. Like some niggas spinning this, niggas wasn't all the way comfortable rapping. Like
and so
niggas
now
probably
that's
really
what
wanted
I'm
to be
saying,
rappers.
bro. I was the nigga
So
that made it to where like niggas that rap want to rap now because everybody taking me serious as a rapper. I made it cool to say, hey, I rap, I make my own shit. Here, go listen to it. I was that nigga.
yeah,
I was the face of
and
that.
being that, like you said, you had to run, and these we talking about natives, like born in Vegas, raised in
Bro, we
Vegas,
talking about niggas that had the whole time to do that, bro. Niggas was rapping since they was probably elementary.
you kind of just spawned in the chat
I,
type shit.
I came, I saw, I conquered, and then I left on to better things. You know what I'm saying? And yes, am I saying I'm the greatest Vegas rapper in history? That's not my point. I'm saying at my peak in Vegas at 15, 16 years old, I was hotter. I'm saying I was the soldier boy of Vegas.
I guess that fair.
I came in, I created a blueprint, then I left. Everybody used my blueprint. Everybody benefited. Bro, okay, so if I was the first nigga doing it, right? And I'm not on no LL Cool, or even I might be LL Cool J, but when I was doing it, I was the first to do it, yeah, and then I was the best to do it. So that means I made a way for every other nigga after me and during me.
What you mean when you say first? You was first to do it.
Listen, you had grown niggas that was in the streets and they had money behind them and shit like that, right? And they was going to the studio, they was doing all these videos, they was putting shit out. You had niggas selling CDs and shit in the streets. I was a nigga like, hey, I make my own beats, I rap my own raps, I rap about what I rap about. I, you know, I'm just a regular nigga and I just got bars and listen to me on the internet. I'm the hottest nigga in the city.
Yeah,
That's me. I ain't killing the most niggas. I'm not even getting the most hoes. I'm not the most known nigga. I'm not this. I'm the flyest nigga, and I'm rapping the best. Log on. Hey, listen to my music. Click the link. Download. Let me know what you think. That's me. Tell a friend. What
yeah,
song do y'all want me to remix? Oh, y'all like the remixes? What now? Give me here. Comment on this post. What beat you want me to do?
yeah, yeah,
That's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment, subscribe. That's me.
yeah,
Repost. What does it say? Like, share. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the little shit is. Like, comment, share. That's me.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real, that's me. So it's like, of course, when I leave, niggas come out the basement and they making videos. They've been rapping as long as me. They my age. They older than me actually. You know what I'm saying? I would hope so. I made a way for niggas. Come on, man. I made a way for niggas.
Yeah.
And let's everything and then let's be real. Everything you didn't want to make music at the time, but you was making a little bit of music. You everything they was doing, you was right there being able to do your damn self.
Yeah. It's a nobody too. It's not nobody that a nigga like was a big knock for Vegas artists. I don't know if they realize it, but because you had the run that you talking about, bros, you was consistent.
It
On
was
the It be
non-stop, bro.
dropping
It was
songs.
non-stop.
It's like here's the tiny chat boo boo link, whatever. We freestyling. I'm freestyling here. Come hop on.
It
You
was
know what I'm
not
saying?
all 82 games
Or
every
Freestyle
year.
Fridays on Reverb Nation or YouTube, whatever the fuck. You feel me? Like niggas that get some momentum and don't like. I don't know what the fuck it is. I done watched it with a lot of niggas though. But like, be like, damn, why you don't keep feeding it? Now I'm gonna keep it real. It's a nigga. Nah, I don't know. He kind of younger than us. He probably Corio's age. Corio probably know him, but he like I didn't hear about him growing up. But I done met him now and shit like that. He like on some type shit that you was on. Like he consistent,
I'm
bro.
saying,
Like
what's his name?
this nigga, boss man Mike.
Uh.
But his ass get some momentum. Oh yeah, y'all fuck with that. He right back tomorrow. The next day, dropping some other shit.
You know why these niggas
Yeah.
wasn't, bro? Niggas can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's, but you know why niggas don't? It's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to put some shit out, right? If I put out some tight shit, it's easy for me to let it sit and let it run up because oh niggas fucking with that. Okay, that give me a chance to go get some other shit. Nah, that's a fact,
I don't.
bro.
I think it's more so. I think it's less than it being hard, and more so that, bro, it's not really what niggas love for real, bro. You
Man,
really love this
bullshit,
shit.
bro. Them niggas was rapping. They was rapping the same I was rapping. I just was putting my shit out.
Y'all
The,
was not rapping the same.
bro, these niggas was rapping just, bro. You gotta think, niggas. Booby was battling niggas, and every time I'm running into the nigga, he rapping for me and shit like that.
Bros, okay, that's cool, but we talking about, bros, song making. We talk about
I agree. That's what I'm
y'all
trying to.
typed it.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying
Oh,
is
nigga, bros,
that
nigga
shit is
typed.
hard to do, bro. It's hard, bro. No, listen, no, hold on, stop, bro, stop. What you're telling me niggas is doing now, or even Poop Pistols went to do, yeah, the niggas is doing that now. But when I was doing it, who was doing it besides Little fucking Wayne? I made it easy for niggas to do. That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm trying to tell you, gang.
Yeah,
Nobody was doing that. You had who? Brisky, like Joker Too Cold. Like there was a few niggas in the world that was doing that. Tory Lanez, Meek Mill, Big Sean,
bros,
Wale.
hold on. It's two niggas I could name, which is it was what is what made me bring up that point in the first place that niggas' problems be they not consistent. And I'm listening to what you're saying. You're saying that because it's difficult, but bros, it's because bros, you like a bros a two-way player. You know what I'm saying? Like you like a well-rounded two-way player type shit. You
I'm
know what I'm
all
saying?
around.
Only so many people can say that they all around
I'm all.
artists.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying I know two niggas that they all around artists and they just wasn't consistent. And they wasn't like in and out of jail type shit. You
Because
know, but
listen.
that's why I brought up the point that bro is like niggas passion be different for this
Well,
shit.
listen.
That's why I brought that up.
You got all around players, right? You got a lot of all around players, but then you got the all around players who got the intangibles that even the other all around players don't got. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's that's why I like Steph. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas just as good as Steph, Bron, all them niggas, the Kevin Durant, even Kawhi. But it's like Steph is always Steph though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like them other niggas but Steph is always like you get Steph a good team, he's always gonna be the same nigga. We didn't seen Bron not look like Bron sometimes. We didn't seen KD, you know what I mean? We didn't seen Kawhi just not be healthy. You know what I'm saying? But Steph, when Steph is when the team is there, it's a team game. So you know what I mean? It's a team game. So, but when it's a team game and we all got good enough, like Kevin Durant got the best team, LeBron got the best team, Kawhi got the best team, and Steph
right.
got the best team, you got to go with Steph because Kawhi ain't going to be healthy. LeBron ain't going to get it done. Kevin Durant ain't going to get it done. Out of all them niggas, who won last? Steph, right? 2022.
Yeah,
They all had good teams. LeBron had AD, Kawhi had Paul George, Kevin Durant had who? Kyrie, James Harden, whoever. I don't know. Somebody. Devin Booker. He had no Devin Booker. He had some. He had a squad.
yeah. I
That's
don't know. I can't call it, bro. That shit weird, but there's some talented brothers though.
That's something. But no, bro. I listen. I get it, you, bro. We talking, but just like what I said when I asked you that Steph question, your mind want to tell you somebody else. But what the record books tell us? Who was the last one to win out of all of them?
Yeah, that's what I'm sitting there thinking.
And so what I'm saying with me, when we all was in the league in the same city, we all had access to the same shit.
Yeah.
I was there 2012. Okay, listen. I'm okay. Just gonna ask. Was I popping in 2012? Abso-fucking-lutely. Was I popping in 2011? Abso-fucking-lutely. Was I popping in 2010? Abso-fucking-lutely. Was I popping in 2009? Vegas wise? Abso-fucking-lutely. Was I popping in 2008? Vegas wise? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Mm,
That's all I'm trying to say. Now,
mm,
hold on. Actually, was I popping Vegas wise 2013? Abso-fucking-lutely. Was I popping Vegas wise 2014? Absolutely. And I didn't even live there those last 2 years. Now, 2015, I didn't drop nothing. 2016, I got sick. So, and I took all my music down.
I think you probably had the rain until 2012 though, bros.
That's what, but that's only when I left that. So while I was there, I had the rain. So am I trying to say after I left, blah blah blah, whatever? I left.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course. And you niggas was outside and they was doing all this and that. Yes, of course, of course. But you telling me if I stay there in 2012, I go get my deal, I go to California, and I'm on my independent shit. I'm bigger than Vegas at that point.
yeah.
And you trying to tell these niggas already was copying. There was monkey see monkey doing what I was doing anyways. That's what I'm saying, bro. I changed the fucking game. And listen, I was this my whole point. All of these niggas we naming are older than me, at least by a year. So what I'm trying to say is at 16, 2012, I had the rain at
Yeah.
16. So I would expect these niggas would have it at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. How the fuck could you not? And a 16-year-old then came to your city that you grew up in and gave everybody a blueprint.
How you say there's a copy though, bros?
I ain't talking about copying. I'm just saying when there's a lane just like this, if I'm working on my game every day and I realize, hey, there's nowhere to hoop, and I go build a gym, and I'm the first nigga to build the gym, and I was the, you know what I'm saying? And then you came up in that gym, I paved the way for you. That's all I'm saying. When I was coming up, it wasn't no gym, and I built it. So I built the gym. When you came up, it was a gym. It was niggas in the gym. It was a history in the gym. It was AC in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You should make it to the league, or you should make get a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. Put my name on a building or something around this motherfucker, man. That's all I'm saying. You know, I need a monument somewhere. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, nigga. Lit A. This nigga talking about Lit A. Ask Lit A who he grew up on.
Yeah.
Lit A. Lit like Lit A, nigga. Lit A.
Yeah.
Lit. We talking about Lit A, and I've been doing my shit since Lit J. Fuck is we talking about?
Yeah.
Nigga, I was doing this shit before Arlanders was before he was even in the streets. I was doing my shit. The fuck is niggas talking about?
Yeah. I can't really. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas talking about long live Hatch. I was doing my shit before Hatch, before when Hatch was still alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are we talking? I mean, I get the chatter. I get it. I get why it's mystified, but I'm just talking facts. If we really think about it, yes, niggas was hot, niggas was this and that, but we talking about specifically. So this is what I'm saying. They was hot once certain things happened. I was hot before the stuff happened. I was passing out CDs. I didn't see nobody else doing it. I didn't say, oh, they doing it, so may oh niggas is doing that. Oh, I do that too. I wasn't no I do that too ass nigga.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Who was? That's what I'm saying. Look, it's easy to do it when you see it work.
yeah,
Oh damn, them niggas. Oh that niggas think he hard. Wait till I do my shit.
yeah.
Oh that nigga just did a windmill, nigga. I'm about to do a 360, nigga. You was scared to go dunk. You know what I mean? Just like now, you got all these niggas rapping and shit. Oh well, look at what that nigga Money Man doing, and look at what that nigga.
It would have been interesting if you had
Look at
if
Mozzie.
you didn't move.
Man, I was nigga what? I was popping when Mozzie was first coming up. Fuck is niggas talking about? I was popping when Kendrick was first coming up, nigga. I'll put some motherfucking respect up. Nigga, the fuck, nigga? Talking about some motherfucking booby.
And the only niggas that make it to
Nigga,
name.
Booby wouldn't even know how to rap on beat when I was motherfucking doing shit, nigga. See?
Stupid.
Booby was rapping them same fucking raps. That's my nigga, you know. But when he was rapping his raps, niggas already knew my raps. Niggas was memorizing my raps. Niggas would see me and start rapping my shit. You know, like come on, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And even then, let's say, so would you say Pooh Pistols is a Vegas legend?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm up there. You know, that was my rival. We Magic and Bird. Whether you thought he was better, whether
Uh,
you thought I was better,
it's it's a lot of nuance in this conversation. I ain't gonna lie,
bro.
cause
You,
I know why you say that, but like
it's a fact. I was more. Was there okay? Was there a point in time when I lived there where I was more popping than him? Arguably.
I mean, it's not arguably to me. It's not really arguable to me.
So I was more popping than him when I was there.
Yeah.
So it's like that's all I'm trying to say.
I
So
mean,
I gotta. So hold on. I gotta be a legend.
yeah, I'm not saying that,
I
but you
gotta be
said
a
you
legend.
call them your rival. Cause look, this is what I'm saying, bro. Is listen to what I tell you. Like, it, why I said so much nuance to this conversation, cause and why I was trying to bring up earlier that you know, the era in hip hop was starting to shift. And so I'm glad you pointed out that I had this shit going before any of that shit. Facts,
Yes,
that's documented, right?
that's
This is what
documented.
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, right? From our us chopping it up over the years, and you just being hip to how shit going, bros. It got into uh, the pretty much 2013 and so on. Really before that, like while niggas was in high school, but like exploded, like with the niggas trying to get on the not necessarily just drill rap, right? But like, bro, it's basically if you're not on no street shit, you corny. And this is why I bring this up, right? Because you started at a time where it's like you wasn't a nigga wasn't gonna label you corny. Like this nigga doing all this shit himself. Like that's hard. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To you get a bit older and it's like, yeah, nigga, what you can rap, nigga, so what, nigga, what are like, nigga, what make you cool though,
But
nigga, like,
listen, I'm gonna stop you. Okay,
you
okay, okay, okay. I'm
so
glad.
look,
Hold on, no, yeah. Go ahead, cause
cause
yeah,
cause
go,
what I'm saying is like, really, if you ask Vegas who his rival is, bro, most people are gonna say uh the nigga Grease Blanco.
right,
Cause they got diss tracks back and
right,
forth
right,
on
right,
wax and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And they opposite sides and altercations and affiliations and so on and so forth, right? You feel me?
right,
But like niggas that know, you know, pre ASB, you know, pre Sayonara,
right.
like you kind of had to be there type shit. But like for like now though, the
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
the bones that
yeah,
they
yeah,
niggas
yeah.
see and know is Hit Grease and Poo Poo was into it, wooty wooty woo. So
Right,
I could see it being like out of rivals, like who they compare bros, it'd be out of you and Poo Poo and Poo Poo and Grease, whatever the case is. But it would have been interesting to see how you would have
I'm glad you.
shifted or
Yes,
maneuvered. And let me just, I'm
keep
gonna finish
going,
my rant
cause
this up and let you go.
yes, keep
All
going,
I'm
cause
saying is, bros, I witnessed it. So like a nigga can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we, it's if was the fifth. Like, would LeBron still be this great if he started off his league in the West type shit? You know what I'm saying? You
yes, yeah,
moved, and it is what it is. Because also with that too, bros, like, bros, Vegas is a hating ass type city. Like a nigga would have came to like, bros, you left at the time where like niggas would have just started to like. Whereas you kind of already felt that animosity, but niggas really came and like to like see about like who's this nigga rapping? Think he the coolest, hardest nigga?
yeah.
Like,
That
nigga, what you
yeah.
done did though? Like, nah, I'm gonna make you put some shit on wax. Like, you gonna have
Okay.
to stand on that. Like, yeah, you good rapping ass nigga, but I'm finna hold you. Like, type
Right,
shit.
right,
Like,
exactly, yeah. And listen, I'm glad you. I love this because this is the first time I'm even hearing this, but I understand that every time when I get brought up in conversations, that be the sentiment about me. Like, yeah, that was a rapping ass nigga, but you know what I mean? Listen, bro, 2012.
bros, and you know, I know you
I
know this
know, I
shit,
know, I
bros.
know, I
From a
know.
nigga that stayed in Vegas, bros, I'm telling you, like, for sure this would have happened. Like, bros, nigga would have been ain't know you and came to, like, bros, for sure.
And
Like,
guess what? Nigga would have been hating on me, and I would have been having Benzes, BMWs, chains, nigga, money, moves, bitches, nigga. I would have
that
been
don't
moving.
matter, though.
That shit do matter because these niggas was in the streets rapping about nigga making money from the streets. So they was stuck in these niggas was stuck in the streets.
Nah, but you gotta think, bros, this niggas that bros, they Benzes,
They shit not legit.
Clydesdale,
They
yeah,
that shit
yeah.
not legit. They not that shit ain't legit. I don't give a fuck.
That's a,
I'm
yeah,
getting this shit off rap, nigga. This my
yeah,
shit off rap. Off my
yeah.
talent, nigga. I ain't doing none of that, nigga. This all off skill. Yeah, you more street than me. This I don't. You know why you got in it? You gotta get in the streets because you ain't got this that I got. You could have did it, but guess what? Why you know what I'm saying? Why you had to go run off this for another nigga and do this and that the third while you was running pusher man? I was pushing raps, and I got to the same place you got with the raps. And guess what? Now you trying to clean your money doing what the fuck I paid. I made a way for you, nigga.
What you say? Ah, I guess you said the same thing. Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's different. And I'm not from here. Come on, man. And I wish nigga I wish it. And but and I was running around with the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? We might have got him right. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, nah.
That but you know what, bro? That's why
That nigga's
listen,
on bullshit right now.
I know my brother sent me a screen recording the other day. I didn't send it to you because I just I was dealing with my own spiritual cleanse, but what I'm trying to say is, but this what I'm trying to say is that his. But I'm glad you said that because historically, right, the way trajectory was going, the Most High had to move me out of Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Because look who I was running around with, and look at what the environment that was waiting on me was gonna be, and look at who my rivals were at the time, and think about what how prideful I am. So mind you, when I was rapping, I wasn't even driving yet. You know what I'm saying? So I started driving, you know, summer after 11th grade. So I was driving a little bit. You know what I mean? I come pick you up. We'll go on the base and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I wasn't. You know how my parents was. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, what my senior year and then being grown, I would have just been a grown ass man in Vegas. So Um, it definitely would have came. It would have came to whatever, but I probably would have left. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I probably would have left, and I probably would have only came back to make money. But the whole point is, I had the most experience putting music out in Vegas at the
Yeah,
time. So guess what? Even if let's say I'm not from Vegas, and let's say I move out of Vegas, I was hotter in Vegas for longer than them. So even at 2012, if I stay and I move, let's say 2013, me and you move to Cali. Are we not Vegas niggas no more?
no, for sure.
So we are, and so then now I'm in Cali, and they're gonna say, "Where y'all from?" We from Vegas, and I'm not, and we know I'm gonna be the hottest nigga in Cali.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna be the hottest nigga in Cali, which means I'm gonna be the hottest nigga in the world, damn near. I'm gonna be the hottest nigga in the world, and you from Vegas, I'm from Vegas.
yeah,
And then when we come back to Vegas, what are we?
yeah.
And so what is niggas gonna say to me and you and whoever else running with me?
Mm,
They gonna say, "Oh, we're in the streets." Yeah, of course you in the streets. You can't make it out of this motherfucker.
I mean, that ain't.
That is
Ain't,
that. That's
ain't nothing
that.
you can say. Ain't nothing you can really say to that.
Yeah, yeah, that's that shit. That's that. I still can say that when I come back, and I'm coming back.
But I mean, you gotta think too, though.
And niggas is dead now, so I'm really coming back, and I'm really talking my shit.
But it's niggas that I mean, I know the type of nigga you is, the type of nigga I am. So like,
Yeah, lay it
but
straight.
even with that, right? So this is what I'm getting at. So like, your rebuttal would be like, yeah, y'all in the streets, but basically, cause y'all have to, y'all don't got no other option. And some
No, y'all
niggas
do got. They do got other
you
options.
just,
No, they
you
do
just
got.
have to.
No, 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 no.
This
Hold
what
on,
you
hold on, hold
trying
on,
to.
hold on. No, no. My rebuttal is you niggas got other things you can do. You want to be in the streets. You taking a shortcut.
But no, cause look, this is it for some
That's a
people, right?
shortcut.
Some people, cause bros, the 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 faith is plays a big role in how we move too, right? And then so it might be niggas not, they not deep into the faith. For them, what I'm saying is some niggas like bros. I'm like this, bros. I never planned or wanted or had an interest in like going commercial or being big, bros. I just value my privacy, bros. You know what I'm saying? Some people is like that, and they. But bros. I believe in God, bros. I'm trying to be legit with everything I'm doing. You feel me? But bros, it's niggas living like rappers in the city right now. You know what I'm saying? Off hustling, off pivot, off
And
whatever the
and
fuck.
they're under and what I'm gonna keep proving to you. I told you this 6 years ago. I told you this 6 years ago, right? Right? Did I not? And they're under government surveillance. And you're gonna yeah, nigga. That yeah. They're under government surveillance, bro. You talking to a nigga, bro. Nigga, my my pop's been to Russia, bro, with the government. I know what's going on, bro. I know the reach the government got. You niggas is just finding out they got cameras and everything and shit is listening to you. You niggas just fight figuring that shit out. Not you, cause you know what I mean. But you know, it's think about it. It's to the point. I've been knowing this my whole life, and they just now telling niggas out loud. So if they're comfortable enough to tell you out loud, imagine the shit that they not telling you that already exists that you're gonna tell you in 10 more years.
Come on, man. We already know.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm playing Pac-Man with these bitch ass niggas, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, bro, I know I'm a walking lick. You know, I know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to be. That's why I'm powering up. I'm empowering myself. You
Bros,
know.
I mean, I, you know, I pray that the Holy Spirit really make a shift in the world so that way
Oh,
that
he gonna
people
make
can
a shift.
respect real niggas. Cause,
No,
bros,
bro, it's the shift has been made. I'm the real nigga. Finna make the shift.
nah, bros, cause then niggas gonna hate on you. That's what I'm
That's what
saying.
they
Cause like
gotta niggas gotta hate on. I
the
gotta
Holy
have
Spirit
haters.
gotta
I gotta
make
have
you,
haters. I had haters when I was the best. That's what made me the best.
bros, outside of you, just bros, real niggas, period. Just like real, like men of God, period. Real niggas that like, bros, they're gonna hate on anything a nigga doing. Like,
Man, bro, and that's when it's gonna be so fashionable. You know what I mean? That's when it's gonna get the biggest. When we got the most haters, and it's just like, damn, I hate this nigga, but he just, man, like, bro, this nigga think he untouchable.
think he untouchable. This nigga think he too good.
He don't never,
Nah, I just
he think he
shit.
too
I'm
good. The
bros.
nigga be on the strip, he be doing all this like niggas can't come get him. But then when niggas pull up, he duck off like he Batman or something. And then he just get to talking. Wait till that nigga run into somebody, you know. And may the Lord be with me, nigga. At that point, you know, what God gonna let a nigga kill me for saying some real shit. And if so, is I live through my impact. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's over for these niggas. I done figured it out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
That's right.
die for this shit if I got to.
Yeah,
Because guess what, bro? If I keep this shit in my head, I'm gonna die. Because I'm gonna go crazy. Because I'm sinking lower and lower into being reclusive because I'm scared to be myself in the world because I know I'm gonna be judged for it. You know what I'm saying? So at what point can we think about how much of a blessing it is to have a clear mind to be able to see some gay shit on TV, some weird shit, and be like, man, that's some faggot ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And you just, man, I ain't eating that bullshit, or I ain't fucking that bitch, I ain't doing that. And you seeing everybody else being destroyed in front of your face, and you get to walk off and be like, man, them dumbass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
bros, I totally get it. And the flip side, they're looking at you. Look at this square ass, goof ass nigga. It's like, nigga,
Yeah,
it's
but see,
not gonna be fun,
that's
bros.
when you gotta
It's gonna be
learn.
one day when only one party can laugh and the
That's
other
when you,
can't.
but that's when you gotta learn. But no, but listen, that's when you gotta learn. And this was always my appeal. Is I made the niggas that everybody thought was cool look stupid. Like when I lived there, I got more bitches than all these niggas. That's a fact because a lot of these niggas didn't don't like me to this day because of that. Because their bitch liked me, and and I just kept I kept my little handful of bitches that you know what I'm
Bros,
saying?
you're so fucking funny because I know you, bros, and I know you don't like this. It's probably more so my imagination than actually you, but you know we both fuck with Floyd. But now you switch up like that and get this, bros, like you low key sound like, and you know niggas go hate. You know I'm undefeated, 55-0, and it's like, bros, y'all bet y'all house, y'all take out mortgages, y'all take out loans against your house and bet on me. And then I
Yes,
win, I get y'all paid, and then y'all go home and hate on me. You know,
bro,
but it is
because
what it is. You know.
be bro, I
You know,
listen,
sometimes you get in your Floyd bag. It's not your Floyd bag, cause I don't think this. I know it's just you, but like,
bro, but listen, It's like, when I hear Floyd talk about Michael Jordan, that's how I feel when I talk about Floyd. It's like we damn near all on the, like, I was the hottest nigga in Vegas when Floyd was the hottest nigga in the world. So it's like, you know, I'm watching Floyd be the hottest nigga in the world while I'm the hottest nigga in the city,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm seeing niggas hate on the hottest. So it's like at that point, bro, you just learn something. Just like you, bro, I was the best nigga. So it's like you know what it take to be the best nigga. You know what it look like to work on songs and stay up all night and let's watch this video and then we gonna flip this into a deeper meaning. Now I'm rapping about what we were just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, man, bro. That's why I feel like even when I watch a nigga like Adrian Broner, right, Bronner, and he's streaming, and it's like, bro, it's like at the end of the day, no matter how goofy he could look, he's a four-time world champion, and he was one of the most popping niggas on the earth at one point off of his talent. Most people, guess what most people do? They go to school, they get B's, C's, and D's, they get pregnant, they flip burgers and fries, they smoke weed, they watch Netflix, they scam, they sell a little pills, sell a little weed, they do this, they do
They
that, right?
die.
They do all this, they do it, they have a street phase, they have a whole phase, they got a they got a scamming phase where they up indulging in the luxuries of life, and then they got a phase where they have kids and they just want to be low key. Then they have a, oh, I'm 30, I'm grown now. They got a hookah lounge, going to the bar phase. You know what I'm saying? They got the, oh, let me focus on the kids, be a football coach phase, and then they finally like, oh, I finally got a good break. I got this good job. I found a career. Cool. That's what they're the best at doing, being a regular person. Then you got niggas like me. 8 years old, I decide this is what I want to be in life. 15 years old, I'm it. 16 years old, I'm it. 17 years old, I'm it. 18 years old, I'm pursuing it. 19 years old, I'm pursuing it. 20 years old, pursued it already. 21 years old, I find out, hey man, this ain't what life is about. So 21 years old, I course correct. 28 years old, I finished my course correct. 29 years old, I'm adjust and adapt. And 30 years old, I was already everything I wanted to be as a kid. I lived my childhood dream already. Now I'm trying to live out the dream I had as a 25-year-old man when my brain developed. So what I'm trying to say is most people are just regular niggas. So when they see a nigga like me, you got two options. You can be inspired or you can be offended. Either way, I'm on the bullet train, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call you, bro, cause I gotta call niggas that know me, because it's like, bro, most niggas around me hate on me. Most niggas that's my friends hate on me. Because most niggas is my friends because they wanna be me. I'm me. You think I don't know? You think I can't look at the next nigga and be like, man, this nigga ain't really that good at nothing. But he always wanna be part of what I'm doing. But I ain't really getting nothing from this nigga.
I think that's a part of your ego too, to even identify that, bros. Bros, you do have humility about you too, but like, bros, like, and we done had conversations, bros, and I ain't gonna lie, it would fuck me up. Basically, I had to stop being benefit of the doubt ass nigga, like giving niggas the benefit of the doubt. Cause like, and that's why I say this to your ego. Cause bros, bros, in your head, like fuck what everybody else talking about, bros. Like when I'm in, like I was popping, you know
It's
what I'm saying?
God gifted, bro.
And not to say that,
It's God
just to the
gifted.
extent that you go with it, it's like, bros, I think I'm a dumb nigga, but I don't think no nigga should be hating on me. Like, bros, that's like, bros, you should be inspired, cause bros, you ain't nothing that, bros, I can't do nothing that you can't do. Like, why you don't know that? You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like, I ain't never looked at a nigga and hated. If a nigga could do something better than me, I analyze to see
That's
how I could
something
be
to
better
learn
than that
from.
nigga,
Yeah,
and do I give a fuck enough to be? Do I give a
yeah,
fuck about this or have
yeah.
enough passion to be better than that
Right,
nigga? And
right.
it come down to, bros, I either give a fuck or I don't. But I'm not finna hate, bros. Anything I done never put my mind to, I was able to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
that's why I'm like, to hear how other bros. I done told you, and it's funny because I actually had a my ex called me like 2 days ago, and she was telling me about type of shit niggas be on, like nigga trying to homies trying to backdoor you for the bitch and shit like that. And and I was basically she's like cause but so one of my partners tried to backdoor me for the bitch, and I was still cool with him after that, cause I'm on my player shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Right,
I ain't trying to fall out with no nigga behind no bitch. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I addressed it with him. You know what I'm saying? And bros, the words that came out of the nigga mouth, bro, it's like some shit you actually. And this is the second strike. It was the first strike. Just to keep the story shorter, bros. I ain't gonna get into it, but bros, I addressed him. And bros, most niggas would have cut this nigga off at this point. And I think I don't only told like two of my partners this, and they're like, bros, you supposed to quit fuck with that nigga then. But bros, I addressed the nigga, bros, and this my homie. This like, bro, fuck my homie. This like one of my brothers. Like his mama called me son, bros. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm like, bros, hey, what's up with that one shit with the woo? Bro said out his mouth, yeah, bros, I ain't gonna lie, bros, I was hating on you, bros. I'm like, bros, I couldn't even believe it. I don't even think my brain allowed me to accept it and like register that. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like, bros, the boldness and audacity, like, you know what I'm
bro,
saying? Like a nigga kept it honest, but it's like, I mean, I feel, bros. So you the type of nigga, bros. A nigga don't got to say that, nigga. I know you hating on me,
I was about to
bros. A
say
nigga told me, and I still couldn't believe it.
bro,
Like,
some of my best friends I ever met in my life, we started off niggas was hating on me. You know what I mean? It's just man, listen, bro. I'm about to really get on some egotistical shit because I'm just in my zone
niggas
right
can't,
now
men
thinking about.
can't give other men their props.
Well,
That
cause
shit
you
too
know why, bro?
crazy.
I could brag so much because this is the license I get, and this is the proper way to do it. This is the right way to do it. Is the actual way to do it, and the honorable way to do it, should I say, is I could brag in what I do because at the end of the day, the glory is going to go to the Most High because I'm only speaking. This is why I come off egotistical, and this is what I have to adjust to is I have to adapt and adjust to the fact that I'm only speaking on experiences and things that I'm actually believe and things that have actually happened, which is why I'm able to talk for so long and ramble because it's like I only, bro, think about it. I only talk about my own life and my own self. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm an expert in me. So it's like because unlike other people, I'm actually trying to figure out what is this going on. My whole life I've been trying to figure out what is this that I'm going through. I know I'm great at things. What does that mean though? What is this? What so it's like I could get in this bag and I could get egotistical and talk about how great I am because at the end of the day it's God gifted. I'm bragging on myself to say I'm a product of listen, God made me this way. So when you live in that, that's very hard for people to deal with because for most people, what is God? Who is God? Why are you saying God this, God that? Da da da. It's like, but then these be the same people that don't believe it's a God or they believe they're a God. You know what I mean? It's just, bro. These people is demonic, gang. So it's like with me, bro. Listen to this. It's all a testimony, bro. I was born in this world, and when I was cognizant, I open my eyes, I could barely see. I got bad vision. I could barely see what's around me. So from a young nigga, they gotta put the bifocals on me. I could see, but it's like without them, I can't see. And even with them, everything's magnified. So imagine having two magnifying glasses in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, I already understood, bro, that this shit is gonna be what it's gonna be. You gotta see what's around you, and that's what that is, bro. That's what that is, my nigga. Like I came in this world, bro. I could barely see, and then I could do all this great shit, and I could barely see what's in front of me. I gotta be God gifted. I could barely see. Don't you know, bro? Don't you know when I wake up in the morning, before I put my contacts in, before I find my glasses, I open my eyes. I could barely see. Think
Bro,
about this, bro. I
nigga,
could
you
barely.
never, bros, you not the, bros, bros, I'm not trying to say that, like, it's a significant difference, but I think, like, bros, I care about, like, to my example I was speaking to, like, I care more about that shit than you do. You never really gave a fuck about
No, bro,
being cool
no,
with
no, no,
niggas
no, no, no,
or
no,
having,
no.
bro,
Listen, I give a fuck. Listen, bros, I give a fuck. I
not like
just
that.
know what. No, no, no. I know what it is, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I already know what it is. Like, bro, I spent my whole life trying to be cool with niggas and fit in with niggas, and why this nigga don't like me, and bro, I got to a certain point. I'm like, bro, it's either me or them. Like, bro, you got to think. I grew up in another country, bro, with niggas
Bro,
I didn't,
that's that's
bro.
your perspective
I
on the
went.
outs. That's your POV, but on the outside looking in, bros, like, bros, I witnessed everybody show you nothing but love, and the nigga that did it, it's like, nigga, you hate, because like
Yeah,
you
bro, cause
obviously
that's
hate,
by
because it's like,
then.
bros,
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
you not
That's
doing
by
nothing
the,
to nobody.
that's
Yeah,
by
okay,
then though, Abe. Listen, I moved every 4 years of my life to a new place. I had to meet new people every 4 years.
yeah.
Niggas didn't know me, so when I first showed up, I had to prove myself every time. I wore glasses. I was short, buck teeth, whatever. I look like I'm a nerd. I'm a lame. Oh, niggas don't want to pass me the ball. They don't want to do this. Bitches don't. They don't want to hang out. I'm this. I'm that. Until they get to know me. So people, I gotta just be myself. People, you know what I'm saying? I gotta let these people know who I gotta represent. So then, bro, after the third, bro, well, let me see. I moved from Idaho to Arkansas. That's one. Arkansas to Japan. That's two. So Japan to Vegas. That's my third stop. So yeah, I mean, shit, bro. Bro, I moved across the fucking ocean. Don't you know I was on a plane for 16 hours at 8 years old from the south to Japan? Light skinned mixed niggas and white bitches and Thai bitches and Korean bitches and white teachers and I'm a dark skinned nigga with glasses with an accent. And these niggas trying to tell me I come from Arkansas. I was all state in baseball. I was one of the best niggas in basketball. And these niggas trying to tell me I'm not what I am? Man, get the I beat up what? Nigga, what? This my what? Niggas is trying to fight me and for what? Cause I got glasses and I look like a oh, you got crossed by a nerd. Nigga, I ain't no motherfucking nerd.
But it's like once you, like you said, it get to a point.
I conquered Japan
It
from
get to a
Arkansas.
point.
So when I come to Vegas and I figure this shit out, this my shit too.
But to what you said, how you be like, bro, it come to a point, I realize when it's me or them. You arrive at that point a lot earlier than I do type shit.
Bro, I
Or
just had
used to.
this what I'm trying to tell
Now,
you. I had to. I couldn't.
now,
I had to, bro. I had
bros,
to.
I ain't gonna lie. As a man, I'm gonna keep it real, bros. That shit kind of hurtful, bros.
Bros, it's hurtful, bro. Listen, Avery. I
It's tough
listen.
to be a solid nigga to niggas, bro.
I always listen. I always was a solid nigga. I woke up, I couldn't see, so guess what I had to do? I had to wear bifocals, damn near. So guess what? I wore bifocals because I can't see. So now the world is judging me. I'm this because I look a certain way, which I don't really look that way. I just got these things on my face because I can't see. So bro, I dealt with niggas judging me before they knew me. Bro, I've been wearing glasses since 1.5. One and a half.
Yeah.
And guess what? If I take my glasses off, I got a wall eye, so my eye will go out and I'll look cross-eyed if I try to focus my right eye. So my eyes share a nerve.
I did not know your eyes was that fucking bad,
Bro, I
gang.
have a condition.
Not for real.
You know what I'm saying? I have a condition. So it's like, bro, I woke up. I had to figure out what am I even looking at. Then I put these glasses on. This is what I'm looking at. But now people looking at me like it's something wrong with me because my glasses are so thick. My eyes look like big ass eyes. I look like a just straight nerd, a straight cornball, or just sweetie pie. But I'm really a dog, a real dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, you look at my brother, even though you know he funny, you know that nigga's a dog. You look at my dad, you know that nigga's a dog. You look at me, you know I'm a dog. But if I got on these big ass glasses, you gonna say, okay, that must be the one that's not the dog. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it goes, bro. I don't know where the stereotype came from. And you gotta think, bro. I got glasses, big ass glasses in the nine. I'm born in the '90s, so Urkel then came out. Jordan from bro. Niggas used to call me Jordan from Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm dealing with that my whole life. But guess what? I look like Jordan from Bernie Mac, but I'm balling like motherfucking Bow Wow on like Mike. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, my dad ain't let me get braids. He ain't let me get my ears pierced. My parents picked my clothes till probably fourth, fifth grade. You know what I'm saying? My dad made me get a ball fade up until sixth grade. Me and my brother wore matching clothes till about fourth, fifth grade. You know what I'm saying? This was my life. But guess what? Every sport, I was the best nigga. Every activity, I was the best nigga. And guess what? The nigga, I had glasses and buck teeth, and I had a southern accent. You gotta think, bro, because I grew up in Arkansas, so I was going to Memphis every other weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I had a Memphis accent, a Tennessee accent, you know, and I'm in Japan, but I got all A's. I went to a magnet school in Arkansas, all of that. Like, I'm well established, I'm well esteemed, but I gotta just get through the stigma of niggas thinking they know me. I gotta prove, even though I'm more accomplished than everybody, I'm still proving myself. I'm playing sports, I'm playing up 2 years. So I'm already the littlest. Guess what? Oh, yeah, I forgot, I skipped a grade. So I skipped a grade and I'm playing up another year. So I'm playing up 2 years. I'm small and I got glasses and buck teeth and a light ass voice and I'm new. So you niggas was trying me every day. But guess what, Abe? I passed every fucking test all the time. So then by the time I get to Finley, I know the recipe. It's like, hey man, y'all niggas don't even know when I left Japan, I was the most poppin' nigga in Japan as a fucking 13, 12 year old. I conquered that. So y'all niggas gonna love me too. Y'all just gotta get to know me. Here's goes my CD. I hoop. I rap. Oh, I'm funny too. I'm hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wear. By the time you meet me, I ain't wearing glasses. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah,
I'm
that's why
short.
I fucks with you.
I'm short. I don't thug. I'm not a thug, but I got hands. I was beating niggas up for a living in Japan. You know what I'm saying? So I got hands, but hey, whatever. I'm not banging. I ain't. Hey, you can have it. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, hey don't bang on. Hey, don't shoot me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm here for the bitches and the hoops. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. I ain't going to jail. We kids. I ain't trying to go to jail. You know what they do to niggas in jail? Like, how you gonna get rich going to jail? That was my personality. You know what I'm saying? And so once niggas start fucking with me for that, this my fourth place living. And niggas fuck with me for being me. I gotta be a nigga. And then I go to Cali, hey, Avery, I go to Hollywood, and I'm the youngest in charge. I'm the biggest star. We talking about Bobby J, Scooter Smith. I grew up on these niggas. Lil JJ, the niggas from Everybody Hates Chris, they all fucking with me. ASB, All Star Boy.
Hell yeah.
Lil Twist getting into it with me. Lil Chucky. Come on, man. Diggy Simmons. I'm just a lit nigga from Arkansas with the
Yeah.
glasses. And then what? Then what? Nigga, I dropped Cartoon. That's what I'm saying. I ain't even named Cartoon Network. I dropped Cartoon Network. Damn near 25 songs. Free. I let people pick the songs. Marvin's Room, all that shit. You know what I mean? I go crazy on that.
Hell yeah.
Come on, bro. Niggas are not fucking with me, bro. You gotta know at some point niggas ain't fucking with you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, yeah, Pool Pistols, all them niggas, they was hard. But you niggas is from Vegas. You gang bang. You clicked up. Y'all all clicked up with the same whatever. Y'all tapped in. But everybody know my shit. All the bitches know me. And I'm rapping love songs and punchlines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You you gotta be immune to hate. And then this shit you talking about, well, yeah, niggas hating on you. Niggas gotta hate on you, man.
Bros,
Niggas gotta hate on you, bruh.
that's cool. A nigga don't even think about that, but bros, your niggas?
Bro, my niggas is the most jealous.
That is
My niggas is the most jealous because bro, you ever been hungry and a nigga eating a steak right in front of you? You know what I'm saying? Because guess what happened when we get grown? Look, bro, when we was young, I'd give you a piece of my steak, but now we 30 years old. You can get up and I need this steak because I gotta get up in the morning. I got a full shift tomorrow. You ain't even working, and you want a piece of my steak? No, nigga, get your ass, nigga. Go in that cabinet, go in the fridge. Just you make you a steak. This is my shit. I cook this for myself, but you want some?
You know what it is? I feel that. I've always been a nigga that, like, so I'm going to set that example, right? Because
Cause you
you
gonna
notice,
keep
bros,
feeding
a
niggas.
lot of niggas,
You gonna
like
keep
you
feeding
think, bro,
niggas.
a lot of niggas is cool with being, their best is being an average nigga, right? So I kind of take that into account and I'll be like, okay, so like, bros, I don't know if I had a conversation with you, but I'll be like, bros, my niggas, right? Like niggas that call me when they need some or they into some, bros.
Yeah, they
Like
call you cause they
them
know you
type
gonna
niggas,
come through.
bros. They don't support the nigga shit, and I have to think about it, and I'm like, cause the nigga almost wanted to take it personal, but then I'm like, I gotta kind of take it with a grain of salt because like the niggas that behave like that, they don't try to do nothing for themselves. So it's like, how personal can I take it?
The most personal.
You know?
No, you gotta take everything personal, bro. In life, everything is fucking personal cause we all people. We all got choices on what we want to be. And if you want to say, damn, they just born like that, then it's an indication that that person, that's an identification indication. Damn, this person is a hater because they ain't gonna be shit. So what does that mean? I gotta get the fuck from around them. They always gonna be this way. God made them this way. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
You gotta, bro. You gotta be great, bro. You gotta be great in life, bro. You have to be great, bro. That's why every nigga around me, they love my fucking shit. They love my new shit I just did. You see, look, you see I keep making these pages and shit, right? Because I just want to be able to talk to my niggas that fuck with me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to post some shit where I know every nigga on there feel me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, I'm so popping. I'll make a fake page and niggas will find my fake page, niggas that I don't fuck with, and I gotta make a new page. Cause my other page then caught heat because it's niggas sending my shit from a fake page to other niggas like, man, this, I guess like, man, this nigga popping that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I gotta just embrace. That's why I gotta start, bro. I have to be a public figure in some way, cause I'm just made for it. Like, bro, when I be watching certain niggas, like you said, Floyd, or bro, even when I watch a nigga like Conor McGregor or Adrian Broner, like niggas that just charismatic, I'm like, bro, I'm one of them kind of dudes, bro. Cameron, just anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
Dame. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, I'm one of those kind of guys. Like, you could just put me in front of a camera and I could just talk because I got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a funny. I go to sleep listening to Whack 100 sometimes or Captain Tatar. It just any nigga that I think is funny. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna watch this shit till I fall asleep.
That's low key what I was on before you called me.
And that's what I'm telling you, bro.
But I
So it's
think
like,
I'm finna fucking fuck off.
so that's what I'm
Fuck
trying to,
off.
bro. Bro, I'm not bullshitting, and bro, you my nigga. So, bro, I don't know, bro. Hold on, you might remember this day, bro. It was a day we had I called you. It was like a late ass night, right? I broke up with one of my little girlfriends, and we was just talking about like aliens. We were talking about the Bible. We was talking about a lot of shit. I don't know. It was a long time ago, but you might remember it. Go ahead.
Vaguely. I think I was probably at mom's house.
Yeah. So we was. This is when we was young. So it was like was in high school and shit. And I just remember we would just talk about a lot of shit, just kind of how we do now. But this is like we was young though, you know what I'm saying? And I remember us talking. We was just like, damn, bro, like it should be crazy. We could just be on the phone and talk about anything, and we damn near see eye to eye, damn near on everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you one of them niggas to where I know you understand me so much, I could just tell you what I'm thinking. Most people, I gotta filter what I'm thinking based on how I feel like this person perceives me and whether I feel like dealing with what they perceive I might have said. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, bros. I want, cause I actually been meaning to tell you, bros. That's like a, like a, like a. It's almost like a gift to yours, bros. And you kind of do give a fuck. I take back what I said earlier about you not giving a fuck. Cause I noticed some. To what you're saying, bros. You're the only person, bros, that I could speak to and give as little context as possible, and you understand exactly what the fuck I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Even if, and like you say, most cases, bros, we eye to eye on the same page, or even if we may land on the same page, but how we got there may be different, whatever the case is. But even if you disagree, right, you can still at least comprehend
Right.
what I'm saying and where I'm coming from,
Right.
bros. And I noticed, bros, and I was thinking about this because, bros, it's really like, bros, it turned into a pet peeve of mine, bros, because I started noticing it more and more. And I don't know what it is, bros. Like, I ain't the smartest nigga in the world, but I'm far from the dumbest nigga in the world, and I think I communicate well. And bros, I'm also a nigga that, like, I'm a straightforward
Yes.
speaking kind of nigga, bros.
That's
And
what
it
it
be like,
is.
bros,
You call it how
I'll
you
say
see
some
it.
shit to a motherfucker, and their response would be like, they
Bullshit.
don't comprehend
It
what
be
I'm saying,
no, it
or
be
they're just flat
bullshit.
out not listening.
It
And it's
just be
like,
bullshit, bro. That's
bros, and I'll be like, bros, literally, that's like, I have a moment like that when I speak to everybody, and I'm gonna keep it real, bros. Like, if you really like into the dialogue, bros, I've witnessed you will really sit there and listen to a motherfucker's response, see where they pinpoint where they weren't listening at, and then respit your shit in a way that they can understand. Me, bros, I feel like I speak so plainly and so straightforward. like, bros, you deliberately trying not to understand me. Like, bro, I get offended. Like, on like, bros, I'm not, bros. My new shit lately, bro. I'm not repeating myself. Like, I tell my homie, like, bro, you're an idiot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, nah, bros, what you're saying. Nah, bros, this not it. You good, bros. Talk about that dumb shit you was gonna talk about. You good. Bros, I'm not doing that. Bros, it's so aggravating because it's like, bro, how much,
Yeah, you going out
bros,
your way.
a nigga could
Yeah,
ask me what color is the sky. Bro, the sky is blue. And a nigga miscomprehend that. Like, bro, that's so plain and
you gotta
straightforward.
start
Like,
telling niggas,
bros,
bro.
I can't
You scoffing.
mix that.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's a pet fucking peeve
We
now,
so
bros.
we so real. That's why I mentioned like that time period because I'm like, bro, we was having real conversations as kids. You know what I'm saying? Like we grew up together, so it feel like, whatever. But it's like, bro, we was kids. You know what I'm saying? But we was still talking the way we talk now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, um, that's a, and also when that's, bro. I know you notice. Of course, I always cut you off, but bro, that's a big reason why I cut you off is because sometimes, bro, it's because like I know we'll go a little time without talking, and we in two different places. So it's like I know you used to dealing with what's around you. Same thing with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I be cutting you off to be like, nigga, I already know where you going. I hear you, bro. I know exactly what you saying. You know what I'm saying? You like, nah, bro. I'm like, bro, trust me, gang. I know you. I know you. So if
Bro,
you,
that's funny as fuck, bros. Because bros, I'll really be doing that because I'm used to having to like
I
tell, like,
already
bros, I gotta,
know,
because, bros, the nigga cut you off to say, and it's like, bros, I'm not even like bros. Please let me finish, because you were butting some shit that I'm not even refuting. I wasn't even going down that lane, bro. Let me like finish, bros. Like I wasn't going where you thought I was going, or I was just finna provide the context to that. Like, bros, like just hold on, relax. That's so funny you say that. That's funny as hell.
bro. Listen, bro. It's crazy, bro. Believe it or not, bro. It's people that call me just to listen to me talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they really just, bro.
Nah, they wild.
No, no,
Fucking
no,
call it.
no. What I'm saying is like, bro, you
No
gotta.
dialogue. They just listen to
No,
you.
listen what I'm saying, bro. Listen, listen, listen. You saw me become what I became. You know what I'm saying? And like put my catalog and shit together. Bro, most of these people be like, bro, how did you? You know what it is, bro? It's the fact that I'm just a regular nigga and I move like a regular nigga. Niggas is like, bro, how are you this same person that's on this music? And you're just you know what I mean? Like they're like, how did you do this? And it's just like I just be having to tell people, bro, it's like I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just did it and I moved on from it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on some other shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like so you actually open my eyes to what it is that I'm battling with. I'm battling with the
You got
uh
to work on that response too.
nah, but what's the word I'm looking for? Not I'm battling with the image of being unassuming. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like I have a very unassuming nature.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like that's if I had to pick one word to describe me, it's unassuming. You know,
yeah,
but that's a quality of humility. You know what I'm saying? Like they even described Christ. They was like, bro, Christ was just he seemed like a common man, but you could just tell he did the things he did. You could tell he wasn't normal, and it baffled you because you was like, hold on, what? You know what I mean? Like, but it's to the extent like that's how you can tell the spirit of God is on somebody when a nigga just doing shit that don't look normal. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's like it's just something I adjust to. Like even as I get older, and I just look at even the way I'm built, the way I look, like just me. I'm just like I'm a bro. I think I'm a funny looking guy, bro. Like it's just I'm like I just I look like a nigga that should have been like the lead in a sitcom, like for teenagers or something like that. Like a you know what I'm saying? Like it's just I had like like just an old Nickelodeon Disney Channel looking ass, you know what I'm saying? Like just funny type shit, and part of that's just my reality, you know what I mean? People see me, even with hooping, bro. Like it took me a minute to figure out why people just think I just can't hoop when they see me. I'm like, do I just not look like I can hoop? Like I post a video of me dunking. Everybody was flooding my shit. And they're like, damn, you dunking in slides off Bert? I'm like, that's crazy that you guys, you know what's more insane? That people think I'm such, bro, what bugs me now and why I have to work on how I talk about myself, because I got a big ego. I'm used to being able to brag about myself because I'm accomplished. And usually in my environment, I've done so much, people know I'm popping my shit because I really done it. Bro, but when I'm out here or I go in a new environment, my energy throws people off. Like even tonight or last night, I went to my little guy that I trained. I went to his birthday party, and the way I was talking, I was just talking, being myself. But I could see certain people was looking at me because they like, man, the shit this nigga saying, it's like, bro, I'm taking over the room type shit. Like, damn, who is this nigga think he is type shit. You know what I mean? And everybody just letting him run his mouth. But it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like once you get to know me, you realize I am what I am. But I had to realize, bro, like sometimes I be forgetting these people don't know me, and I look like I'm just making shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like if you didn't know me, you would think I'm lying. Because I see people deal with it with choreo. Like when choreo be like, oh yeah, I played with Vegas Elite, or I did. People be like, man, get the fuck out of here. But it's just like, bro, no, nigga, we just
I didn't even know Corey Will, or I forgot. I didn't know he hooped with Vegas Elite.
yeah, he hooped with Julian Payton, Zach Collins, all them niggas, man.
What year?
Nigga, all the years he was there.
You said what?
All the years he was there. Corey was on punishment, so he never got to play for Finley and Centennial. But he played Vegas. He had to play Vegas Elite.
That's crazy. My
Yeah,
little brother played for Vegas Elite too.
yeah, bro. So it's just, it's just the art of. But you know what, bro? It's the way my dad raised me, bro. My dad raised me just, bro. Look normal. Just do everything like it's, act like you used to this shit. You know what I mean? That's the flyest shit that nigga ever tell me. And bro, even when I move around with my dad is a normal dude, bro. Like he's so cool, bro. So fly, so cool. Cause he'd just be himself, no matter what. Like, bro, it'd be places where I'm like, man, I'm about to just be on my reserve shit. My pop's just gonna be himself. He gonna talk to everybody in there. Hey, how you doing? And I just be like, man, let's just get the fuck out of here. But you know, but what I noticed though is when I go out in the world and I'm by myself and I'm doing things, I got that same quality about me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, bro, like, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I traveled the world at a young age and things like that, because that's what shaped my dad' personality. He left home at 17 and or 18, and he was in Korea for his first base. So
Yeah.
when you're exposed to that and then you come back, it's like you're dealing with so many different cultures and personalities, and especially on these military bases, bro, you're dealing with every race in the world. You know what I mean? Like it's everybody. Think about it. You got motherfuckers from all races joining the military, and so then you just in a, and then you go overseas. You got people from India, all type of shit. So you dealing with different kind of cultures and shit. So you kind of learn to just you have to read and listen to everybody around you because you got to kind of figure out how you gonna play it. So a lot of that is just part of, I don't know, man. I want to make a movie about my damn life in Vegas, bro, because I think people I think people underestimate how much of that had on my personality, bro. Like the shit I seen and the shit I had to figure out. It defined me. You know what I'm saying? Like Vegas and Japan, they'll probably be the two places I feel like define me the most. You know what I'm saying? But the stuff in Vegas definitely defined me in a different way because it was like, bro, the shit I was seeing was so wild. Like I
Yeah.
I had to adapt my personality because it was just like, bro, the shit we grew up seeing, bro, is so funny, bro. Like, bro, these lit niggas. So remember the lit niggas I called you the other day or that one day, and I was like, bro, they laughing at me because I'm saying bros.
Yeah.
So I was over there tonight, and so it was his birthday. So I'm up there. I go up there. As soon as I walk in the house, I go. I see him upstairs. I go upstairs. I dap them niggas up, but immediately I gotta leave because, bro, guess what these little niggas up there doing?
Uh,
These niggas got young boy playing on the TV, and they on the pool table shooting dice. Bro, square ass niggas, spoiled brat ass kids, 18-year-old kids, all got chains around their neck, all got the Yeezys on. You know how these little spoiled suburb niggas be, and they up there shooting dice, like really thinking they on some shit, snapping they face, nigga, yeah, give me that nigga. and bro, I had to go downstairs with the old niggas, the dads and shit. I'm like, man, and I told them, they like, man, they up there shooting. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I seen them. I said, bro, I got traumatized. They was like, what you mean? I said, bro, don't you know I done been in places where niggas like them shooting dice, they getting stripped of everything on them and on like the way they was doing it, I couldn't imagine. I'm like, bro, that shit just looked like a lick. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I could like, bro, and it's so funny. I said this out loud, and bro, these other people looking at me crazy, and I'm like, bro, y'all just don't understand. Like, I know so many niggas, they would have robbed every nigga up there. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, I'm explaining to them. I'm like, and then what are you gonna do? Are you gonna tell the police somebody came to my dice game and robbed me for everything?
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, this shit just, it just, I was just like, man, what's going on in the world? I'm out of place if I tell these niggas, man, if y'all don't put that motherfucking money in y'all goddamn pockets, man, and go downstairs and be some regular fucking kids and eat, and you know what I mean? It's a whole kitchen full of wings and fruit. You know how and these niggas upstairs shooting dice. Then these niggas coming downstairs every 30 minutes to Maurice's dad, getting change from him, talking about, yeah, you got change for a 20, and he giving them ones and shit. I'm like, man, y'all need to stop shooting dice, bro, because y'all whole demeanor when y'all shooting dice, y'all gonna get robbed, bro. And like this what y'all doing for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? We in a 5 bedroom house. It's a court down the street. It's the fights is on. The World Cup is on. It's hella food downstairs, and y'all niggas upstairs, shirt tucked in your pants, all got a fresh haircut, all got on the newest slides and the newest gear, and you niggas got young boy on the TV, gold 3, 4 gold chains around your neck. Every nigga in here clean cut, straight teeth, no acne on his face, no muscles, and y'all just sitting here rolling dice, snapping your finger, talking about, yeah, give me that shit, nigga. It's like, bro, I don't even want y'all thinking y'all gonna be able to do this anywhere but here. You know, I told them niggas right before I left. I said, man, I wish I could take a picture of y'all and send it to the niggas I grew up with and ask them what this look like. You know what I mean? Like niggas don't even young Corey will go in there and rob all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even talking about the toughest niggas. You know, I'm just saying on some janky shit.
Yeah,
Bro, niggas got dollars on the floor, 20s on the floor, shit hanging out their pocket. Nigga got a whole stack hanging out his pocket. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro. And not even this, bro. I don't know if you know what Evo is, but it's like a little Dave and Buster's thing out here. these niggas they'll be at the Evo shooting dice on the pool table. Bro, I'm talking about all their money on the table. And I'm just like, bro, I just want y'all to know this is just some San Antonio shirt Cibolo shit. Like y'all area that y'all doing this here. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it it
Oh, yeah, no, no better.
bro, it was sad because when I was saying it, I was looking at the faces of every other adult in there and they looking like, why are you what do you mean? What's wrong with what they're doing? What do you mean? And I'm just like,
That's dead shit.
but you know, it's just I don't know, bro. Maybe people just don't know or they wanna believe the world is a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man. And mind you, all these niggas finna go to college. That's what I'm. That's why I said I'm like I literally asked them. I'm like, where did y'all develop this habit? I broke the ice. I'm like, man, where did y'all develop this habit? They like Wagner. That's their little school. I said, listen, man, make sure y'all keep this shit between friends. Y'all do this only with y'all. And even then, I would advise y'all figure out something else to do. Bet on push-ups or jump shots or something like that. Y'all all going to college. Y'all all college ball players. Bet on who got the best 40-yard dash time. Cause this shit right here y'all doing, I know niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas that had you come up missing. You fuck around and not make it to the season, showing up to the campus and you up there gambling and shit, and you know nigga done pulled them trick dice out on your bitch ass, and you done exposed that they got trick dice, and now you ain't leaving.
Fuck the trick dice, bro. And then you gotta work, bros. Bros, I was at UNLV faithfully. I'm walking in classes and some other shit. I've never been enrolled in UNLV a day in my life. I wish the fuck I would just see some niggas all their money out shooting dice. Like what? Like thanks for
Bro,
my re-up.
I seen so many niggas get robbed at ASU, bro, and do nothing about it because they had no idea who robbed them. Because
What the fuck is you gonna do? You like, nigga, you go to this school, nigga. Fuck is you gonna do?
who you gonna tell? I seen niggas get robbed. Abe, I seen niggas get robbed and just break down crying because who they gonna tell?
Alright.
Like you said, what they gonna do about it? Bro, it was bro. We used to hoop right on campus at the little facility. Bro, it used to be a nigga who wasn't enrolled in there. He used to come in there every day through the side door and rob niggas like of their shoes. He'll come in there, jump in the middle of the game, play, beat niggas up, like literally beat niggas up and rob them for their shit and walk out. He would do this faithfully. And the staff, mind you, at college, the staff at the gym is other college kids. So then they would go tell these kids, and they were so scared of him because he coming, bros. He coming at night, like so it ain't no security on the campus at that after a certain point. You know what I mean? Or on the weekends and shit. So it's like he's scaring. He's so thugging. He thugging so much. He's scaring the niggas working there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm just seeing them not be able to handle that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bros, you know how it is, bro. You somewhere hooping and a nigga walk in with a certain type of energy. You damn near your guard's supposed to go up anyways. Like bros, I'm talking about I'm hoop. It's courts downstairs. I be hooping upstairs, and I see that nigga walk in, and I'm like, hey man, I go grab my shit, put it in the corner. I'm like, hey man, I've literally was thinking in my head, I hope this nigga don't come on this court, cause I'm gonna have to knock this nigga out. You know what I mean? Cause that nigga ain't finna come over here talking about, hey, give me the motherfucking shoes and shit like that to none of my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't going down. You know what I'm saying? Cause I done seen niggas let their homie get robbed, and then now nigga, oh you ain't y'all, so y'all just finna let me rob this nigga? Y'all give me y'all shit too. You know what I mean? So the shit we seen, like I was explaining to my first little girlfriend, bro, that I had in Japan, and we were just catching up, and I had to explain to her I actually blew up. I'm like, yo, remember that rapping shit? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you know, I actually blew up with that shit. And so it was weird trying to explain it to somebody who just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And so she was like, yo, do you ever want to pursue it? And I had to explain to her. I'm like, man, I got so traumatized for trying to pursue it, and she's just like, traumatized from what? You know what I mean? Why don't you just go back to Vegas and chase your, you know what I mean? And I'm like, bitch, you just don't. Bitch, where you been at? You know what I'm saying? What world are you in where you still believe going out and chasing your dreams is true? You know what I mean? So, but shit, bros, I'm gonna let you lay it down. I'm gonna lay it down or I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I was doing. I was just tapping in with you, bro. I was on this motherfucking hot streak, getting the content. Like that nigga gone, man. That's that's why that nigga never made it as a rapper. If you wanna know why Avery Billions never made it as a rapper, that right there. Mind you, it's 7 in the morning. It's 5 in the morning there, but you know, if I didn't call him, he would have been up anyways. But that's how that shit be when my nigga do call me. Watch, he gonna call me in a little bit. I'm gonna play him in the game. I gotta take my contacts and shit. I was trying to keep this look going because I feel like the clips look harder when you can see my face. Listen, man, it's so crazy. I'm gonna address this because I kind of addressed it. Yes, I wear glasses. I have bad eyesight. So, and this goes to like very close friends of mine and even female friends of mine or females. Listen, and I had a chick tell me this when they met me in person, like, oh, you look so much better in person and this and that the third. Like, bitch, I always look good in person. I always look good my whole life. And you've always liked me. So it's like there's a thing with being photogenic. Like if I call, let's say I call Mars right now or somebody, like, nah, not Mars, she different. But if I call somebody right now, a female, they gonna get on the camera and they're gonna be looking all photogenic. They're gonna try to look good. Listen, man, I'm grinding. I'm in the trenches, man, mentally and everything, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Societally, I'm in the trenches. I'm at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm thugging it out. I'm lit. Um, authentically experiencing my experience. So with that being said, it's like if I wear my glasses and people see me in my glasses, they forget that I look like this also without the glasses. The glasses are an accessory that aid me with seeing. But if I put on my glasses, all of a sudden this ugly washed up guy. You know what I mean? And so if those of you don't know, even wearing glasses, I got my glasses and my shit on, so it's fucking on my eyesight. But there's certain things you can't do peripheral wise or whatever, but it's healthier for your eyes to wear your glasses more than your contacts. You know what I'm saying? So I wear these when I leave the house because my depth of perception is different. You know what I'm saying? But this is how I actually look. This is how I look. This is me. And let's say that again. This is how I look. This is me. And this is how I would continue to look even if I put these on. So if I put these on, right, this is the same guy as this. This is the same guy as this. It's just glasses. That might have to be my tagline. It's just glasses. That's been my whole life. It's just glasses. Or like this. I'm just skinny. Yes, I'm sick, but I'm still a grown man. I'm still I don't know, bro, but yeah, we'll pick this up. We'll pick up on this later.